Under the bright lights of Las Vegas, WWE and AAA come forward tonight where worlds will collide. Buenas noches, everybody, and welcome back once again to the Super Level Studios English coverage, this time of Worlds Collide, presented by WWE and AAA from the city of sin and bright lights, Las Vegas. Hello, everybody. Yo soy Simple Man. My name is Noah Foster, and I am, of course, here bringing you the English coverage tonight for Worlds Collide. I want to give a shout out, of course, to, Mr. Reliable, Walter Cruz, and the Dominguez, who will be providing Spanish commentary for tonight's acquisition exhibition, as we have 6 matches on tap, 3 championships on hand, 1 with championship occasions, mixed tag team action, and 8 men Lucha Libre Warfare. Before we get into things, allow me to give you a quick rundown of the card tonight. We, of course, know Worlds Collide has 6 matches. We, of course, have a fatal 4-way for the AAA Latin American Championship with Hijo, Wagner Jr., Dragon Lee, Ollie Griffith Page, and JD McDonough. Mixed tag team match with Mr. Iguana, Lola Vice versus Judgment Day. Finn Bálor and Roxanne Perez. 8-man Lucha Libre tag team match with Parka, Octagón Jr., Dorado Kid, and Mascarita, Sagrada versus Cruz, Toro, Joaquin, Wilde, Lince, Dorado, and Niño, Abismo, Negro. We have the AAA World Tag Team Championships on the line after, of course, getting them back from Latino Legado del Fantasma. Apologies. It will be, of course, Psycho Clan Pagano taking on the New Day. Well, you know, I guess they are still relevant. Niño will also be making an appearance tonight with AAA Reina de Reinas Championship implications. We have Faby Apache, former 4-time champion, taking on, are we taking on Natalya? Or are we taking on Natty? One of those two could win. If it's Natalya, I already know who's winning this. And, of course, in the main event for the cornerstone of AAA, the AAA Mega Championship with El Hijo del Vikingo defending the gold against Dominic Mysterio. And I am not here simply solo because, of course, I have amigas and amigos. Speaking of which, she's yours, she's mine, she's our Canadian friend, Ash, joining me for the first time covering AAA in WWE. Ash, ¿cómo estás? How are you feeling this evening?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on. This is my first time watching this.
Right? And, of course, you all can literally watch along with us live, and it is on YouTube right now at both AAA Lucha Libre YouTube channels and the WWE YouTube channels. And, again, if you want to dictate the conversation, PayPal the passions, or Super Chat, it is truly as simple as that. Well, Ash, this is also a first for me because I don't usually work Friday nights unless it's TNA. And Lord knows I don't cover anything at 10 p.m. at night, let alone beyond that time, unless it's freaking shenanigans for J.J. Williams or New Japan Pro Wrestling. So this should be an interesting, like I said, acquisition exhibition, to say the least, as the show is about to begin. And good to see Charles Schultz and Matt Helms in the chat as well. So with that being said, Ash, let's go ahead and have some fun with Worlds Collide.
Yeah. Lucha, 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 lucha.
So muy bien.
Sí.
A lot of fun here. I can already tell. We're going to have a lot of fun here tonight. Going to be another unforgettable night as we're going to have Corey Graves and probably Conan on commentary here. Very curious to see what about opens up the night. Of course, we have the leaders of WWE coming into the building, Paul Trebek and Shawn Michaels. And The Undertaker. What the hell is the dead man doing here? It's not Dino de los Muertos.
Pleasant surprise.
I'm surprised they came back from you know where, considering the massive announcement they had.
Right.
And, of course, a return back to his Lucha roots, former AAA Tag Team Champion, Penta Niño, the only person right now in WWE that is allowed to give you gain signs and make it still look like it's PG. And, of course, the WWE and AAA Hall of Famer. We would not even have this acquisition even come to fruition if it wasn't for Rey Mysterio. As, of course, our main event that you see the current WWE Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio, entering the building, who will look to take the AAA Mega Championship from Hijo del Vikingo. So, Ash, you saw the card briefly. You know we're in for it tonight. So, again, it should be a wild night of Lucha Libre action. It looks like we're going to kick things off in traditional fashion, as, of course, we have the CEO and the leaders of AAA in the ring. as we get ready once again for Worlds Collide. Got the dignitaries, of course. There you see the president of AAA. Ever?
Yeah, I've never watched one of these shows before.
Well, I think you're going to have a lot. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. That's for sure. Matthew, good to see you in the chat as well.
Yeah. So sorry if I don't add a lot to the commentary.
Well, here's something you don't need to add a lot to, because here is the Mexican national anthem. And now Lilian Garcia will sing our national anthem. An incredible rendition once again of our national anthem here in America to kick things off at Worlds Collide, as well with dignitaries from Mexico and AAA, of course, as we have Spanish commentary here with Jose Manuel Glin, Marcelo Rodriguez. But again, shout out to our Spanish commentary, Walter Cruz and Dominguez. You can go watch them on the other feed as we bring you all into Worlds Collide in what was a phenomenal way to really bring worlds together tonight and to look towards another wonderful historical event with AAA and WWE bringing Lucha Libre, combination professional wrestling, sports entertainment action unlike anywhere else. Hello, everybody. Again, Noah Foster, Ash. We are your English commentator tonight for this event, represented by the Super Reliable Studios, here for Worlds Collide from Las Vegas. Ash, after that, how you feel? Are you ready to go?
Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting.
And it looks like we're kicking things off with a special return appearance from a former AAA Mega Champion and namesake. You can call him many of things. You simply know him for one thing, and that is Ciro Miero, because here comes Pentagon.
He's just. Oh, I thought he was wrestling. Never mind.
Nah, this is definitely just a return home for this incredible luchador. Pentagon, a former three-time AAA Tag Team Champion and a former AAA Latin American Champion. Of course, that time will be on the line tonight when El Hijo del Wagner Jr. defends that in Fatal 4-Way action. Of course, we've seen Penta all over the world, whether you watch him in TNA Impact Wrestling, whether you watch him All Elite Wrestling, of course, now signed as a WWE superstar. Previous participant, of course, at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Penta had like a really good what was it, like interaction with Rey Mysterio at the Rumble. It made me,
Rey Mysterio started.
Yeah, it made me excited for like a potential match between the two that we haven't gotten yet.
Well, considering this man has, about to say, considering this man literally, I don't think he's been in WWE for one full year yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. He just debuted this January.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Round en fuego for Penta Ciro Miero. Can I imagine? That's also a proud father for his daughter as well, his little Niña.
Yeah, she's starting to wrestle now too, isn't she?
I don't know if she actually started wrestling yet, actually. She's still a little young for that.
Okay.
All right, well, Penta's about to speak, and I think he's going to speak in Espanol. So, again, folks, if we don't know what he's saying, apologies. Okay, that seemed pretty obvious. He said, hello, Las Vegas. How are you? Basic high school Spanish coming into play. How are you? How are you? And welcome to What's Collide. Ladies and gentlemen. You guys today were excited for What's Collide. This is why Lucha Libre represents All About Mexico. Just looking at his energy, I can tell this night means a lot to Penta. I think that's what he's basically saying here. A lot of Mexican pride in Las Vegas tonight. I know he said thank you. AAA. AAA, the strongest promotion in Mexico, representing Lucha Libre. Talking about Donovan Mysterio and Hijo de Vikingo for the AAA Mega Championship. It's still all. Well, that's a hell of an opening welcome for Penta Ciemiero for tonight's festivities with the Pride of Mexico and the absolute Lucha Libre stylings we're going to get tonight from AAA. Penta very proud of what WWE is bringing forward here with this acquisition partnership with this event tonight. And it looks like English commentary will be Corey Graves in the play-by-play role with AAA Hall of Famer Conan and WWE Hall of Famer John Bradshaw Layfield, of all people.
Oh, this is an interesting lineup.
Considering this man once literally talked about how they crossed our borders and shouldn't be, if you recognize his work from the early 2000s, yeah, this is definitely a whole different world we live in, where JBL, the living embodiment of conservative patriotism, is calling a AAA event. Well, with Conan. And it looks like Conan was basically talking about how this is going to be a night of Mexican traditions, pride, and culture. And Penta Ciemiero is going to be looking very close to the main event ahead tonight, considering his brother, Rey Phoenix, did something he didn't. And that was win the AAA Mega Championship, a title that Penta has not held yet in his career, Ash.
Oh, wow.
As it looks like we're going to kick things off with 8-man Lucha Libre action. As we got Octagón Jr., Laredo Kid, Mascarita, Sagrada, and La Parka making their way to the ring to kick things off here. Lily Garcia, of course, the introductions in Espanol. For those that don't know by now, Lily Garcia, very proud Latina. Well, of course, we know a little bit about Laredo. You know a little bit about Laredo Kid. You've seen his work outside of here, of course. You've covered our promotions regarding him, so don't feel completely alienated out here, Ash. Mascarita Sagrada, by the way, is one of the oldest running veterans of AAA and Mexico, by the way.
Been around that long, huh?
Well, I mean, I look at people that go to the roots of Lucha Libre, similar to how I look at people that go back to the roots of Japan that still wrestle in their 70s. That's why we got Tatsumi Fujinami versus Sexy Midori to come in November. But tonight, here in September, it's all about AAA and WWE. And speaking of WWE, here's some people you recognize, Ash. The Latino World Order. Lince Dorado, tagging alongside Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro alongside Mini Abismo Negro. Lince Dorado might as well be a new member of the LWO at this point. How big is the LWO? Is it bigger than the freaking NWO at this point? It's got to be up there, right?
An argument can be made, yeah.
I mean, look, I'm just putting it out there, all right? How big does a faction need to be before a faction collapses in on itself? That's just something I just want people to consider. And for those that are wondering, yeah, me and Ash don't watch AAA, because we don't have like Lucha, like blog, for example, or, order like the pay-per-views. Of course, a lot of the matches we're seeing tonight stem up events from Triple Mania that, of course, we did cover, by the way, earlier. So Charles Salt's very excited about La Parka here. Bell Reigns were underway for our opening contest. La Parka, by the way, 59 years of age, has been involved 43 years in the business. It was like Lince Dorado is going to kick things off. First shout out to Corey Graves, Conan, John Bradshaw, Layfield, Chuy Martinez, and Lillian Garcia, the correspondents for tonight's AAA WWE Worlds Collide event. Lince Dorado, former TNA X Division champion, by the way. Nice corkscrew out of the corner. Spanish commentary provided by Mara Rodriguez, Marcelo Rodriguez, Roberto Figueroa, and Jose Manuel Guen, the Spanish correspondents for tonight's event. But again, shout out to our Spanish commentary, Walter Cruz and Arlene and Emmanuel Dominguez. Good start here with La Parka and Laredo Kid at a stalemate.
Right? Just really hot way to start.
And tag made. Looks like Cruz del Toro is in now. I believe that is JBL knows a thing or two about backstabbing people as he talked about cutout tie up here. Laredo Kid right now. Excuse me. Laredo Kid's now in there with Cruz del Toro. Of course, Cruz del Toro, we don't see a whole lot of him as of late, but since this AAA acquisition, we've been seeing a lot more of him as of late, with the Latino World Order, of course, taking part of these events. Cruz del Toro, of course, and like I said before, Joaquin Wilde, the W name still freaking rattle my brain so damn much. Great ability here. Oh, God. That was a shot. It doesn't matter what language in the world. Everyone's got a plan to get punched in the mouth. The Riddle Kid just coming in with a clothesline, wiping out Cruz del Toro here in the corner. Still the kind of night, El Hijo del Wagner, Dr. Wagner Jr., try saying that name 5 times fast, versus Dragon Lee versus Jada McDonough versus Oliver Page for the AAA Latin American Championship. Fatal 4-way action. Big elbow. Del Toro, of course, and Laredo Kid got shot there. Excuse me, by the way. Laredo Kid was the one that was a former X Division champion. Lince Dorado has, I believe, yet to hold gold, of course, in TNA. Of course, formerly a member of the Lucha House Financial Advisors. What the hell? Super Frankenstein and Del Toro land on his feet, Ash.
Yeah, that's
Ooh, that was a messy Spanish fly. Look at the far leg, though, with the back press and the 2 counts.
Ooh, just dropping on him.
Yeah, I don't think he got full rotation on that tag. That was a bit of a scary spot. Yeesh. Joaquin Wilde now, the LWO working together here against the Laredo Kid. Arm drag. Oh! Double team offense there. Spraying off the bottom with a moonsault. Great combination. Covered now by Joaquin. Gets a 2 count. So, Ash, have you seen anybody in the ring right now before? Just want to get your absolute judge call here. Because, again, right now you look like you're analyzing more silently than bringing a colorful analysis.
I think the only person I'm familiar with so far is Joaquin Wilde because he used to work in TNA Impact as Zima Ion.
Cover up the crucifix at 2 count, and that would be correct. Great misdirection there. The little kid up and around. Oh, man! Dropped him face first. And flying up the ropes with the running kick.
Whoa, that was nice. I think I might be a little bit behind, but what he did before the drop kick, that was pretty sweet.
And tag made now.
To a Lucha legend in Parka.
The king of the underworld. Just dancing along as only he can. Okay, we're not doing the freaking. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Some moves of his own.
I'm just gonna leave that alone. All right. The speed exchange here, and a
little up and over there.
And what the hell? Oh. Oh, good Lord. Right now, Parka right now, and Joaquin Wilde. Parka showing off here, giving spooky, scary skeletons a run for their money, considering October's next month.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, JJ. Parka's
quite the showman, isn't he?
Yeah, clearly. I guess he loves to entertain. Up in the fireman's carry. Oh, wow. Down hard goes freaking Joaquin Wilde up a twisting brain buster. Damn it, little man. Oh, boy. Don't blink when you see this guy. Wait a minute. Okay, when did luchadors become half the height? It's a mini wrestling here. About to say, believe it or not, the mini luchador folks. I'm trying here, but Ash threw me up with the lap, and then Parka had to freaking steal the show. That's only he can. What the hell?
Right now, we got ourselves a micro roll right here.
That's good. It's Sagrada with mini Abismo Negro, if I get my words right. Octagón Jr. now legal. There's a guy I recognize from Last Worlds Collide. Sent off in the corner. Doesn't want nothing to do. And now a tag made to Lince Dorado. Here's 2 names I can actually say.
Oh, that's another person I recognize. Okay.
Yeah, Lucha Lit, previously involved in TNA, also former member of the Lucha House Party. It looks like a tag was made now. With Laredo Kid and Octagón Jr. double teaming Lince Dorado in the corner. Oof. Almost a Falcon arrow there. Now look at Octagón Jr. Twisting springboard moonsault leg drop. And the Laredo Kid follows up with a twisting corkscrew moonsault. The second to cover a kick on it too.
Excuse me.
You all right there?
Yeah, I just had to burp.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I can't oh my God. So I hope I do not get hiccups because when I hiccup, I have those burp hiccups.
Oh, yeah, I've heard those. Those are definitely something you don't want to mess with, but you'll be fine regardless. There's a rake and a backstabber, Laredo Kid. Whoa, Cruz del Toro catching him on the rebound. And I believe Cruz del Toro is legal. Big splash, shoots the half, cover, over the far leg, and a 2 count. You pretty much right with me, Ash?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I'm just a little bit behind, but that's fine.
But I mean, again, it's one of those things where, again, the YouTube's going to be what it's going to be. But as long as you're not too far behind, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Especially because you're basically learning a lot of these AAA wrestlers. I mean, as soon as I saw the name Parka, I was like, okay, I'm sold. Then he had to freaking show off as only he could. Tag made now. The LW working together here with Joaquin off the shoulders, drop the cross, the back.
Yeah, I'm liking the cohesion the teams have, especially with the I forgot what the team that's like in charge right now.
Right now, that's the Latino. Oh, back elbow strike to the little kid. Interesting corkscrew elbow drop. Little showboating there. The cover by Joaquin, who gets a 2 count.
You can tell they're a group because the double team moves that they're doing is just on par, and they're just like so in sync with each other.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen how many times Latino World Order feud with the likes of Legado del Fantasma, for example, and they're the former AAA Omega Tag Team Champions. Of course, we know those titles will be online later against the New Day. Open palm strike to Laredo Kid by, Lince Dorado by Laredo Kid, excuse me. And both these men right now just lining up each other's chests.
He's just having like a chop battle right now.
Well, now we're having a test of strength here, or a tug of war. German suplex.
Tug of war to see who gets to their end first.
Let's say Dorado trying to roll up Laredo Kid. And now Laredo Kid off the ropes, pop up. Oh, facebuster, super kick, follow up. That might be it. Let's say with the cover, Laro pressing. Gets a 2 count, still holds onto the wrist. Smart strategy by Dorado, immediately dragging Laredo Kid to their corner. Tab made a mini Abismo Negro. Now legal for his side, the Irish whip. The pop up. What the hell? I didn't see that coming. Big power by the little man with a freaking pop-up dominator. About to say a little bit of a show off here, and it might cost him as he gets a 2 count after that.
Right, give his opponent recovery time.
Man, look at the power though. That was impressive, especially the height he got on that. Yeah, open pawn strike here. Of course, the rivalry with Mini Abismo Negro and freaking. This is too funny. Oh, that Ash botch.
Yeah, that was a little
cover.
Speaking of what we were earlier, that's a bit of a hiccup there.
And well, I mean, even in Mexico, they botch, folks.
Mm-hmm. They can't always be smooth.
Let's be honest, nothing's smooth in life.
No.
Well, that takeout to Harris was pretty smooth, though. Oh, boy. And now we got Mascarita Sagrada back in. Battle the little men. You said never count out the tiny. Up and around and around and around.
Oh, my God, the rotations.
Oh.
Yeah, who do you think's gonna be more? Well, yeah, I was about to ask who do you think's more dizzy after that.
I mean, that's the fact that Mascarita Sagrada.
Oh, guy doesn't know where he is.
Up and over, catching. Cruz del Toro, take him down face first.
Nice facebuster there.
Now this is Dorado and off. Just slapped his mask off. Who knew the little man could be so pleasing? Off the ropes with the flying headbutt moonsault.
The little dude is holding his own there.
That follow-up PK here by Sagrada. The arm wringer, trapping the head, hooking him up. Falcon Arrow!
Oh, wow! The power on that little man.
And what the hell is Mascarita Sagrada doing now?
He's gonna fly.
Oh, whoa! Incredible!
What's this little dude's name?
Mascarita Sagrada.
I like this guy.
Look at the amount of times he just rotates around freaking the Negro.
He's my favorite in the match right now. I like
you mean after the Parka gave me the skeleton dance? And meanwhile, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Mini Abismo Negro right now with Octagón Jr. after breaking the mask. Got a tag made to Cruz del Toro. For his side, we got Octagón Jr. and Cruz del Toro legal on both sides here, folks. These events have definitely been hidden gems of WWE's calendar year versus the premium PLEs on an entire front. Oh! Big forearm smash. Cruz runs in with one of his own. Octagón swinging a miss. Cruz with a waist slap. Pushed off in the ropes. Catching a kick in the back of the head between the shoulder blades. Now hung it up. Octagón Jr. Preferably maybe into the tree of woe. Oh, jeez. Trapped in the wrong part of town here, Ash. And what? Wait a minute. No way.
The disrespect.
Cruz del Toro.
Never mind.
Cruz del Toro about to go border to border. Should I say coast to coast? Face first to Octagón Jr. Got all of it. Tag made now to his partner.
Quite the distance there. And he got all of it, too.
Yeah, he literally caught him in the face. Meanwhile, Cruz del Toro's lead going, now what the hell is this? Whoa, man!
Oh, okay. That's never seen that before. That's something new.
And Parka got wiped out.
I liked it.
You saw that before. Shooting star press.
That's a lovely shooting star press. I do love me a good shooting star press.
And he got
we got the little dude.
I think Ash is going to get affiliation with the little guy. I know that it's beautiful shooting star press, though, to your point on the replay.
Oh, my God. Wow. Did you see the fucking height on that? Shit, goddamn.
And again, though, not enough, though. Faces Sagrada coming in to break up the fall. And now I got the battle of the mini-man again as Negro with the chop. Mascarita Sagrada right now, and Abismo Negro picking up hostilities where they left off. You see, by the way, tail of the tape, there's a height difference, by the way. Mini Abismo Negro, probably a couple of inches taller. Up and around goes Sagrada again, but wait a minute. It's got the octopus. Oh, and everybody comes to pick it up. Tag made Octagón Jr. And I believe Lince Dorado is still legal for his side. Rebound off the ropes. Octagón off the second. Finds the mark with a kick. Now Cruz del Toro. Wipes out Octagón. La Parka. Rolling out with a cutter. And Lince swinging a miss. Open palm strike to La Parka. First time we saw him since the skeleton dance, by the way. Hand spring. Oh, what a stunner.
What was a cutter of his own?
That was a stunner, actually, Ash.
Oh, a stunner. Okay.
Up and over. Sit on the apron. Open palm strike to Lince and La Parka again. The unusual, unorthodox athleticism of La Parka. Sweep on the lines.
Ooh. Ooh.
Outside moonsault to the outside off the second. Goes Lince, wiping out La Parka. Now Octagón Jr. looking to join the fray. That big cross body to the outside. Oh boy, now what the hell is Cruz del Toro looking for? And Scud Lair off the top rope. Corkscrew plunger. Uh-oh. We're just flying all night here, Ash.
Yeah, everybody's getting their moves in. Everybody's going to be flying.
The Laredo Kid right now going up to high risk. Death strike. Oh, my God.
What is this?
Freaking Sky Twister. Cruz del Toro again. Messy drop kick didn't find the mark. Or excuse me, that's Joaquin Wilde. I'm sorry. Joaquin Wilde, the orange pants. Oh, wait, what the hell? I think Joaquin Wilde's about to be set for launch. And thank God!
Hey, smooth sailing there. It's amazing how much height this guy can get.
Wow. There's the little man, though, again, Sagrada. And once again, we're down to Mini Abismo Negro and Sagrada in the ring. There's a reason why Sagrada is a 40-year-plus veteran of the game, folks. Single leg drop kick takes down Negro off his feet. It feels weird for me saying that. Then again, I am part black, so I guess, it's kind of normal. Up and around, trying to take him down again. Sorry, take him. The schoolboy, the roll-up.
Yay, little dude!
Yay, little dude. What a final call, Ash.
I don't know his name.
Mascarita Sagrada and company with the win here tonight at Worlds Collide in a wild Lucha Libre open person affair. Muy bueno. Congratulations to La Parka, Laredo Kid, and freaking Octagón Jr. and Sagrada. This thing was wild from the bell.
Oh, what a fun opener.
Yeah, no kidding. I freaking hell, yay, little dude. Matthew, I think you start. Look at the launch of Joaquin.
Oh my god.
Let's lay on its fucking head. Freaking mini move right here by Sagrada with the win. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, that was insanity. What a premiere showcase of Lucha Libre and Mexican tradition, as Penta, as Ciro so elegantly put it, for our opening bout here. Congratulations. Ay, ay, ay. Well, as we got a commercial break, fuck television. Let's go ahead and actually bring someone in that's watching in from the green room, just as a spectator, but also as a wrestling aficionado. I just want to give acknowledgement to, again, everyone that makes this possible. So everyone's having fun, and I just want to bring you all in from the back room, because the commentary is just as much here on screen as it is in the chat. Let's go ahead and look at the chat here real quick. Matthew apparently echoes your semen ash. Yay, little dude. The Fett saying, wow. Charles Salt saying, oh boy. And Charles saying it's going to be a long night of wrestling. What do you expect? We're in Las Vegas. They're 3 hours behind us. We know what they're going to do. And Charles saying, now I'm happy. Ash has met her new favorite wrestler from this match.
I dubbed thee Little D.
Shit. Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun tonight with Ash. I can already tell. She's gonna break me before this night's over, I fear. I have to go backstage to Rey Mysterio.
Booyaka, booyaka.
With Mara Rodriguez. That being said, I'm gonna bring somebody in on the screen to get some thoughts from Kim in England. We talk about the skeleton dance. Well, he works for the place that copyrights that. The motherfucking beach is in the building. Yeah, comments, thoughts. Welcome to Worlds Collide. How are you feeling this evening, my friend?
Better now that I checked in. I didn't notice Walter was flying solo because I lost track of time, but he's got the tele on his side now, so we're good. I'm like, I was chatting with a friend. We'll leave it there. And look at the time. I was, oh shit! So I checked in. You guys, you're good. You're doing your thing. She's got her little dude. Everything's good. And then I go to the Spanish side. It's like, oh shit! Walter's all alone. Like, so I was like going through my kind of like, okay, I know it was supposed to be so and so. I don't and then as I went back in the Spanish studio to check, are you good? I typed good, and then okay, to tell literally popped in behind me. I'm like, okay, there we go.
Well, there you go.
That's good. I'm totally wearing the wrong shirt. I had my politics work shirt on earlier because I was talking about the Saudi announcement, which I know was your favorite thing of the day. But I guess wearing a hot rod shirt for a show like this just works because Roddy was just so popular in Mexico, especially against the Guerreros. So anyway, great opening match. What I got to see of it, and now we got our girl coming out. Now we got Natty, and it's gonna be Natty. Don't let that graphic fool you for you watching at home, folks. Natalya's on the graphic, but Natty's about to come out and whoop some ass.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I said during the pre-show, it's Natty. We got a hell of a fight on our hands with Natalya. I think the results are foregone conclusion with the former 4-time AAA Reina de Reinas champion. And ironically enough, the last time Faby Apache held this title was when she lost it to the virtuosa Diana Purrazzo.
Yes. My whole thing with Natty is this. If they're going to allow her to be on this run, and again, take a damn Natalya name off the screen. It's Natty, damn it. If they're going to have her go on this run and be out just on the fringe of the bubble, man, great. Put people over, give them the rub, but man, give her a title somewhere. Let her do something more than.
Right?
So
when was the last time Natalya held gold?
Tag champions with Tamina.
Ugh.
And again, will not shit on Tamina. She came a long way in that partnership with Natty. But, having somebody with the prestige of Natty as the say the championship the right way for me.
AAA Reina de Reinas championship.
Having her hold that title would be just another level. Deanna's had it and carried it with prestige and long may she reign. at the time. You know, she went on to do other things also, but Natty holding it would just be awesome for us. So anyway.
We got Mexican greatness versus a Canadian legend.
Yep.
For the richest prize potentially to challenge for in AAA. Place your bets. Here we go, folks.
That's it. I'm going back behind the wall. Enjoy, kids.
Which is gracias. All right, Adam, here we go. Faby Apache, by the way, folks, as I said earlier, is a previous 4-time AAA Reina de Reinas champion. The last time she held this title was 2021. I love Lillian Garcia with the introductions. Faby Apache, by the way, has been involved in the business now for 27 years. And one of her previous trainers, Ash, was Aja Kong.
Ooh, nice.
Known as the Wild Child. She has made a great deal for the growth of female luchadores, of course, in Mexico, and been a huge inspiration for many. We're dealing with two veterans here of two different worlds and facets of professional wrestling.
Is this going to be a match of power versus technique?
I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head there, Ash, depending on what character we get out of here tonight, out of course, the heart out of the dungeon. Oh, shit. I think Jeff was right. That's not Natalya. That's Natty. I've been calling her a locker room leader for generations, and you can honestly put her up there as one of the best faces to come out of Canada when it comes to professional wrestling. Natty has been on a trailblaze of fierce technique and hell, the low-key legend. And that is not just a jacket. That is a fact that I will support.
Yeah, she's been on one hell of a run outside of like the usual main roster run.
Well, the fact that she's been able to demonstrate exactly what she is, put some damn respect on her fucking name, and not just the fact that her name is Hart. How about the fact she's been freaking involved in this game for 25 damn years, and some of her trainers include freaking Bruce Hart, TJ Wilson, and Ross Hart.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the dungeon here, folks. Bell rings are underway. Oh, boy.
If that doesn't tell you how tough Natty is, I don't know what would.
A great headlock takeover here, though. And again, Faby Apache, though, is nobody to just sleep over either, like I said. Like you said, you did talk about how it's going to be Parker's technique, but Faby Apache is her own technician here. She's got that Yami-style background, of course. Of course, we all know the idea of scientific wrestling in any language is about finding a weakness in your opponent and exploiting it.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Faby Apache wants Natty to test her grit against her with this shoulder block conflict. Oh, okay. I like this. Swing and a miss. Off the ropes. Nice drop kick. And Natalya again, for those that know her by her WWE name, former WWE Divas champion, former WWE SmackDown Women's champion. Prior to that, former Stampede Women's Pacific champion 2 times over as Natty Neidhart. Oh, man, what a rolling lariat.
Boy.
Cover, hook of the far leg, and a 2 count. The fact that Natty finally is showing exactly what the WWE didn't let her display after freaking who knows how long is a freaking breath of fresh air. Seeing her now in NWA challenge for the Burke against Kenzie Page. Seeing her in Bloodsport. Seeing her reality of wrestling against Promise Braxton. Natty, like you said, has been letting the world know exactly who the hell she is.
Right. Why can't we see this Natty more often on Raw and SmackDown?
Because Raw and SmackDown doesn't know how to book professional wrestling. They book movies and reality stuff that's half the times decent enough to be fresh around tomatoes. I said what I said. There's a reason on Netflix cover, hook of the far leg, it's a 2 count. Realize who you're talking to. You're talking to somebody that's found dated in strong style, Kings Road, and scientific wrestling, damn it. Speaking of Netflix, stay tuned for Canelo vs. Crawford to be covered by our own Walter Cruz, our own UFC MMA expert here at the Super Reliable Studios. The undisputed super middleweight championship will be on the line once in a lifetime. Natty right now with a sleeper hold here on Faby Apache. And of course, right now, again, capacity crowd on hand here at Worlds Collide. Natty, though, trying to keep Apache grounded. Possibly looking for the ankle lock. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Just drive the knee in the mat. Of course, we know how much Natty loves to use that ankle lock.
Work those legs, especially when come into play when she locks in that sharpshooter of hers.
We saw a preview of what Faby Apache's capable of when she showed up at NXT and Natty was watching on. But we also saw Natalya lose to Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship on Monday Night Raw, literally just a few weeks ago. This is so smart here as she traps the knees and trying to bring the arms back, attacking the kidneys. Possibly looking for a Romero special here, Ash. Oh, boy. Faby Apache in all sorts of troubles here with the arms and the legs being hyperextended high above Natty in the surfboard position. All that pressure on every joint on your body.
That's going to do a number, especially on Apache's legs.
But how much is this taking out of Natty, Ash, to that point? Think about how much strength that this is exerting out of Natty.
Right, especially like her, like just keeping that surfboard locked in as well.
Yeah, to your point, still holding the position, now adjusting. Oh, man. Letting go with a bit of a Widow's Peak stomp, driving Faby Apache face first. For those that are wondering, the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship is the cornerstone of the Luchador. Wait a minute, it's a crown by Faby. Almost got her. That was close.
Right, and sudden, too.
And Natty unloading after nearly getting caught in a capture pin. As I was trying to say before that happened, Flamir right now is the current AAA Reina de Reinas champion after being the Loca Taya Valkyrie. She is the 32nd champion in AAA. The first champion, of course, was back in 1999 with Ojiti Hamada, followed by the likes of course, as I said, Faby Apache, Diana Perazzo, Manfred Lopez, along with so many others. Sexy Star, there's a name people probably remember from Lucha Underground before she got, never mind, we're not going to talk about that. Yep. Oh, look at Faby Apache unleashing on Natty.
Just striking.
And might I also add Tessa Irish whip, something inside Faby just woke up here. Oh, wow. That was like a head scissors DDT instead of a head scissors Tijeras takeover. Up and over, lands on the apron, catching Natty with a big right hand. And I feel like Faby Apache is about to fly here, Ash. Off the ropes with the high cross body. Ooh. Big boot drove her boot through Natty's face. Just the half. Here's the cover. Hook on the far leg. Back press. And a 2 count. And now possibly looking for the cross arm breaker. Jujikatami being applied. But Natty collapsing the wrist. Prevent the extension. And also getting off her back. We're not used to seeing Natalya in this type of position, though, here, Ash.
No, not at all.
Oh, hit the roll up, shoulders, the 2 count. You were saying. It looks like Faby still trapping Natty in the body scissors here. Both these women know each other's game so well. Overhead shot. Of course, we saw Natalya and Faby Apache challenge Flamir for the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship at the last AAA show, Triple Mania. And that's how this match came to be. Oh, boy, look at this. Look at the anger and the rage coming out of Natty here. It's a freaking fight now. I think Faby welcomes it. And Faby right now just squeezing. Oh, and a headbutt. Jeez, what was that? And Faby right now might be looking to trap Natty here in a guillotine. And shout out to the Cleaver Con Andrew, who will be the moderator of the upcoming No DQ review. Good to see you, Con. Shout out to my fellow Ohio brother. Go get your prime cuts, folks, and follow him for some prime content. I love how counterintuitive this match has been. It's been a counterattack match from the get-go, Ash.
Right. Very, very technically sound match. Nice way to cool off from the hot match we had earlier.
Ow!
To open. Oh my gosh.
That's one
power of Natty.
Yeah, but again, you see the way she was filling out her arm there. Might have a stinger effect. Now turning Faby over for an ankle lock to be applied here. Center of the ring. And Faby, again, she needs to roll through or attack the leg to force a way to break this. She can't reach for the ropes here. As she do so, grabs a toe hold, and now Faby looking for the ankle lock, possibly. Ankle lock on that. And right now, Faby with her own plans here. Not sure how effective this is, though, on Faby Apache's half, though, looking at her position and the way she's holding her arms. But she's got good leverage here on the ankle. But a good way for Natalya, of course, leaving the pressure, keeping her body off the mat. Again, this is what Natalya's been disciplined in, folks. This is what you literally learn to endure and survive and counter, so much so in the Heart Dungeon. Went for the rolling. Oh, I ran into a boot.
Ooh.
Choose the half, hooking in her leg to move on. A challenge from the mirror and gets a 2.5. The referee was also out of position, by the way. The foot was actually underneath the bottom rope, so Natalya was very lucky there. Live crowd appreciating what they're seeing here by both these incredible athletes. One made in AAA, one born in Canada, but defined and undermined in WWE for her technical ability. Now, Faby, Faby, don't do this. You're playing with fire.
Uh-oh.
Trying to sharpshooter hard. You kidding me?
Right now, he's like, nah.
Down the roll off the cover.
Oh.
Diving back on the Natty. Cazadora roll through. Faby sits in the cover, too. Now, Natty reversal. Deep hook cover, too. Cover. Okay, that was sudden. That was freaking sudden, but I love it. Faby Apache literally got trapped. Deep hook of both legs, completely packaged inside for that capture pin, and Natty beats Faby Apache tonight. Worlds collide. This was a great match, though.
It was. Just ended super fast and abruptly, though. I was like,
someone tells me that Faby Apache and Natty are far from done with each other. Let's go back to the replays here, Ash. Again, that rolling lariat caught with a boot to the face. Could have knocked Natty's lights out, but Faby got too clever, went for a sharpshooter, and this rolling encounter capture cradle roll up. Again, nice reversal. Cazadora sits in the cover, not enough pressure on the shoulders. Natty, though, literally sits in the cover. Hooks Faby as far back as she could without rolling her out, and Natty wins this bout. Oh, they're not doing each other.
Nope.
I want to see this again. Let's do 2 out of 3 falls. Fudge it. Oh, boy. I know Latinos are crazy, but dude, Natty right now, she's no bitch to mess with. Well, tonight belongs to Natty. Put some respect in her fucking name. Low-key legend indeed. Faby Apache has no fin to be ashamed of. As we go to another commercial break here, fuck television.
That's 2 right now?
Yeah, well, expect 4 more probably. Anyway, Jeff motherfucking Meacham, a man on technique. That was an absolutely wonderful seeing Natty. Such a technical masterpiece, especially in the reign that technically carries the W logo. I hope you continue to receive opportunities on that. Well, hopefully, Jeff, you and I will both can hope for the same thing. We only can hope.
What brand is Natalya on right now?
Brand split, LOL. I'm pretty sure it's Monday Night Raw, but who freaking knows at this point? With WWE, everything right now is pretty much the same. And here's something that's also the same. We're going double or nothing, double down in Las Vegas next year with WrestleMania 42. And we will be covering it, of course, from Allegiant Stadium. Stay tuned for more on that, folks. As right now, again, we got a commercial break. I'm just looking at comments here. That was so damn good. And Charles agrees. Anyway, Ash, go ahead and let more of your thoughts towards this.
I like this match. You know what I would like, if possible? Can we have Natalya as, like, IC or U.S. Women's Champion?
Right? Put some respect on Natty's name and her technical prowess, damn it.
Oh my God, Natalya! If we get this version of Natalya versus Julia, and they let Julia be Julia,
right?
Banger match, match.
And meanwhile, you got 2 minutes of TV time with B-Fab and Meacham. That's gonna put butts in seats. While we're freaking degrading the value and athletic capability of the former freaking World of Stardom champion. Bullshit. No, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Also, Charles, thank you for that. As we got Jeff back in the studio. Jeff, come on, Natty. She came out and showed up, bruv. You're muted. Oh, yeah, that's right. His comment speaks for itself. As, of course, he's muted again. But, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
There we go.
Damn it.
Go ahead, bruv.
It wouldn't be a Jeff Meacham appearance without a botch. Anyway,
Exactly.
So I went in there and I put the comments up in this studio, and then I Google translated, put the exact same comments over on Walter and Datila's stream. So I love technology. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, right. But it actually works for you.
100% agree. She's a number one contender, and I'm grateful we get to see her, in this light. But God damn it, can we get the both the title? I'm asking for a friend. Me, I'm the friend. Seriously, and man, I am on. You know what? I feel like I'd be in the minority saying this a year ago, or even 2 years ago.
Go for it.
I want Dom to win this match so bad.
Ooh.
I do. I want that heat. They're not doing it in Mexico, so he's not going to get killed. They're doing it in Vegas, which people disappear in Vegas anyway. But but man, Dom's over. Like, fuck it. Put the title on him.
He needs to move the freaking Intercontinental Championship first, Jeff. He's done.
No. He carries both. That way, he's the champion of all the continents, and he's the champion of Mexico. Hell with it.
Oh, good Lord. I think even Paige would disagree with as far as the best in North America anyway, but I don't know if I can handle that.
And then you got you got these dipshits, Larry, Daryl, and Daryl here. I mean, the New Day and Grayson Waller. No one understands that reference from classic TV. I appreciate it.
But I was once a wee lad. But anyway, you're not wrong. When did the New Day do something relevant?
Arguably the greatest twist of a series finale in the history of television. Newhart.
That might be accurate. I'm not even going to try.
Just, if you don't know, people, wait till we're done and Google that shit.
The powers of the internet.
Yeah, exactly. I can translate my comments to Spanish. You can look up the Newhart finale. They're both very important on this night, okay?
So you got more homework to do, Ash.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was over 40 years. That was over 30 years ago, but damn it, the Newhart show is important. Anyway, I don't know why. But yeah, all I see now with Grayson Waller is the Big G ripoff. Because Jeff Hiddle was the original Big G, by God. So
well, hey, we acknowledge the OBG1 here at the Super Baba Studios. Love you, Bala.
That's right.
Well,
great pair of matches to open it. I am so people were, on the fence about this AAA partnership acquisition. Let's call it what it is. And I'm here for it.
Yeah, so far, I honestly have no negatives to say about the AAA and WWE connection. It's been working pretty much fine across the AAA Mania, the Worlds Collide shows, and honestly, it looks like it's been respected on both sides. So I honestly have said it like I told Ash, outside Evolution, the couple of matches each night of WrestleMania's closer, and the SummerSlam main events, a show in WWE that's been complete for me outside Evolution, it's only been the Worlds Collide shows, particularly.
Yeah, and that to me is what speaks to volumes, folks. The fact that Noah is still an admitted I'm happier with the product than I was, but it's still not my NXT. Damn it, it's still not the WWE of your original fandom.
See,
but these fringe shows and the partnership with TNA is what keeps you engaged as a fan, and the folks in Connecticut realize that. And that's why it's happening.
And we'll see how long it keeps up. That's all I got to say about that. Meanwhile, we're about to get crazy because here comes Psycho Clown and Pagano.
Dude, this act just makes my little sports entertainment heart smile joy because it's so crazy.
I was about to say, I wonder why, Jeff.
You know what? I can appreciate the art of professional wrestling and still enjoy the occasional deviation back into the sports entertainment.
Well, it doesn't get more sports entertainment than Psycho Clown and Pagano, who regained these titles from Legado del Fantasma going into the second defense. Appreciate Jeff Bizarre. We'll see him, I'm sure, next commercial break as we get ready for our first actual title match here tonight. for the AAA Tag Team Championships. About to say, Ash, what do you think about this duo?
The tag team?
Yeah. First impressions.
I like clown. I don't mind clown.
Fair enough.
Are they gonna be funny? Are they gonna be scary, or a combination of the two?
I mean, we are entering the months of tricks and treats, so I think your combination might not be too far off, considering both these men are brawling hardcore technicians, and in a way, absolutely ridiculous. And then you got these three clowns, Grayson Waller and the New Day. As Grayson Waller says that he has a game plan. I saw that. And damn it, I hate that I recognize that. And the only reason I recognize that is because the bunny, she's a freaking horror fanatic. Go check out her podcast with Allison K, folks, called The Chainsaw Girls. Recently celebrated their 1-year anniversary. Congratulations to Allison K and Laura Denise, a.k.a. Allie. And happy late birthday, Allie. And so glad to see you up in the ring again, even if you never wrestle again. Never lose your joy in what truly completes you as a person. Okay, I just basically showed myself out, but that's okay. That's what I do here, damn it. Anyway, also, not a great wrestler from Canada. Hey, stop it! You stop it! You stop it! You! I don't. That's what I get. I put myself out for there. Anyway, New Day formerly was always driven by the power of positivity. Turned their backs, blamed all their disappointments as of late on Big E, won the titles at WrestleMania, lost in the Judgment Day, and have been relegated to absolute irrelevancy. And then you got Grayson Waller. But look, I will give New Day credit for what it's due. New Day have already been one of the best tag teams this modern era in WWE, especially Kofi Kingston, former multiple-time tag team champion, tag team specialist. And I'm about to say, Grayson Waller, I think, is going to actually fight on behalf of Xavier Woods. I think Grayson Waller and Kofi Kingston are going to be in here representing the New Day.
Okay, this is an interesting tag team.
I guess Xavier Woods must not be medically cleared. Meanwhile, again, this is for the AAA Tag Team Championships. We saw, of course, Penta Asil Miguel earlier, former AAA Tag Team Champion alongside his brother, Rey Fenix, who apparently, spoiler alert, lost on SmackDown to Sami Zayn. The reigns are underway. Pagano, Psycho Clown, by the way, are the 37th AAA World Tag Team Champions in AAA history, going all the way back to the very first with Hijo del Santo and Octagón in 1993.
Wow.
Can you imagine Grayson Waller actually winning tonight, this AAA Mega Tag Team Championship?
Ooh,
people bizarre than the Killer Clown Squad we're dealing with. I'm going to call them that from now on. They might actually be called that for all I know.
The ultimate clown show.
Well, without the clown car. About to say, and Grayson Waller right now, I'm not even sure what's going on outside here. You do one move and all of a sudden you think you're the world champion. And right now, Grayson Waller here, little G. I can't call him Shorty G because that was a horrible gimmick by some other person that no longer exists. Get most of cable. Calling him a tie-up. If you know, you know, folks.
Yeah, what a time that was, huh?
The less we talk about that, the less likely I'll rant, and the better off we are because 2025 is a whole lot better. Nice time we're going to take over there.
Pandemic Thunderdome era was something to behold, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's putting it politely. Something! That actually made me a little bit happy. Maybe Xavier Woods is scared of clowns?
I'm guessing.
Grayson Waller went for a clothesline and missed. Big shoulder block there. Off of the ropes, the drop down by Grayson. Off the ropes again. Good agility here, though. Up and over by the former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, for what that's worth. Nice Harris. Off the second. Went for a deep arm drag and got it. Psycho Clown down for not even a 1 count. Sweeps legs, lateral press, and not even a 1 count there. Both men make in the ring, stalemate.
Ooh, nice showcase of acrobatics from both men.
Yeah, let's see. Grayson Waller, I'm not going to call him, somebody that lacks experience and study. I'm just saying. There you see the AAA World Tag Team Champions there on the line. A handshake there. Well, that was a dumb move. Oh, God, it just dropped with a big right elbow. Second defense, by the way, in their second run for Psycho Clown and Pagano as the AAA World Tag Team Champions, by the way. They've been champions now for 28 days.
They just recently won those titles?
Yeah, they literally just beat Legado del Fantasma back at Triple Mania 32. So, yeah, that's how the freaking hot potato title, apparently. That's how much Legado del Fantasma actually can hold on to gold. To go figure. And they just also successfully obtained those against Los Gaza and Laredo Kid and Octagón Jr. in a triple threats. And tag made a Pagano now. Of course, we saw Pagano at the first Worlds Collide. Pagano is a bit of an extremist. Nice blockbuster there. Big drop kick. I want to add, by the way, Grayson Waller has been the only participant on the New Day side. Oh, what the hell is this guy faking out of the corner? Grayson. The tag made at Kofi Kingston. Yeah, Xavier Woods right now doing a lot more jaw jacking than actual managing. And New Day sucks chance raining out, then athletic. This should be unique here. Kofi Kingston, of course, former multiple time, like I said, tag team champion alongside Big E. Also former tag team champion alongside R-Truth and Evan Bourne, better known as Matt Sydal. Tested veteran of WWE. Good arm control here by Kofi Kingston to Pagano.
Yeah, what a career Kofi Kingston has.
Oof. Good arm drag takeover there. Now maintaining wrist control. Freaking hell. I'm just going to focus on the monitor. There's your answer, by the way. Dable. And Pagano. What the hell? Might be looking for a monkey flip. And Kofi able to stick the landing. Sort of.
What is Kofi doing here?
I think he's trying to remind the world that he actually doesn't suck. The jury is out, though.
It's debatable.
I think the audience speaks for me. Oh! There's just takedown there by Pagano and Psycho Clown Pagano with the double team. Again, Pagano, though, is the legal clown, or your competitor. A tag made out of the Psycho Clown. I'm going to freaking tongue-tie myself with these freaking clowns. Literally. The Irish whip. Oh. Surprised these guys were in the Killer Clowns movie. Or Terrifier. Or both. What the hell is Pagano Psycho looking for? Here! Double drop kick to the shoulder blades of Kofi Kingston. Now dragging him closer to the corner. Damn it! You freaking accurate idiota! Oh, split leg drop in the moonsault. And the back press. I freaking lose my mind. 2 count. Take a look at the replay here, Ash. Just dropped down with the split leg moonsault on the Kofi Kingston, but did hook a leg, just a back press in the 2 count.
They were a little too close to the ropes, too. Didn't bring awareness on Kofi.
Yeah, about to say, that's probably why he didn't get the full, extent of impact off that move. Now, Irish whip off the ropes. Got just Kofi with a boot, though. River distracted, and Grayson sends Psycho Clown face first in the turnbuckle. Kofi with a follow-up running drop kick. And the New Day have taken control of this match for the first time. On the second, again, Grayson Waller, Kofi Kingston, tag team champions. Yeah, now I'm at 2025.
I mean, stranger things have happened this year, haven't they? Wouldn't be too out of pocket if they were to become tag champs.
Look, the last thing I need is WWE getting a Stranger Things endorsement. Right now, Kofi driving the boots to Cycle Clown in the corner, or whatever the freaking horror they have down in Mexico. I don't know what freaking movies they have down there. Is Coco a horror? No. It's supposed to be friendly. So there you go.
I see what you did there.
I'm about to say that also might be accurate. It's a question of who, but right now, bit of a stampede in the corner here. Shades of the old New Day themselves with the quick tags and the stomps by Kofi Kingston and Grayson Waller.
What did they call this? The Stampede?
Yeah, the stampede, the unicorn stampede. They are literally stomping a mud hole in Cycle Clown. Average whip, Grayson Waller running drop kick again. And New Day have kept control here. Cover now by Grayson Waller win the titles and gets a 2 count. I'm about to say. And Jeff, I just want to say that real quick. I just want to add to that part real quick as I just glanced at my eye. I said that while I was sober. Good night, everybody. Again, people like bring me to Las Vegas to corrupt me. I'll be a freaking sidecast member of Pineapple Express. Again, typically I would championships on the line. Well, Ken Jeong got a freaking career out of it, so there you go. Seth Green already had a career. Yes, folks, I know a little bit about movies, despite the fact I don't watch them. Because when I was watching We Laugh, there was more to me than just wrestling and game shows. Despite the fact I've been watching British game shows all day. Good combination here. Cyclone's looking for the tag here. And Kofi rimming into Grayson Waller's midsection.
But there's no tag partner as he's slowly making his way.
And a critical moment here for Pagano right now to find his footing and his bearings here as Cycle Clown is looking for his partner and Kofi taking advantage. From behind looking to capitalize. Jumping knee strike. Spinning back heel kick. That might be enough here. Waller with the cover kick on it too by Cycle Clown. That was close. That was actually close. Yeah, this is at the Thomas and Mack, by the way, for those that are wondering in Las Vegas. Tag. And right now, Kofi Kingston going up to the high-risk district. And Grayson Waller on the opposite court. What the hell are these two looking for here?
For a double frog splash here?
They're trying to time it. And fake out. And just clubbing away at Cycle Clown. I mean, the jury is out whether or not they were going to do that or they're just trying to lure him into false insecurity thinking he was going to counter. People going to lay by Kofi and a 2 count again. This match has got a very different feeling to it over the last several minutes. I will say that. Kofi Kingston
Waller and Kofi are doing surprisingly well as a team.
Yeah, and Waller's also busted open, by the way. If you're looking off the side of your screen, Ash, he's shedding red off the side of his head. Something caught him. I'm not sure what happened to Grayson Waller there, actually. I wasn't sure if something caught him in the head or what. Big shot, though, by Kofi. Takes down Cycle Clown. And again, Grayson Waller here trying to wipe off the blood. It looks like it's off the side of his head, by the way. Not even at his ear. I'm not even sure what happened there. The face first.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of did
Kofi
and Waller? Yeah, I was about to say, did Waller and Kofi accidentally knock noggins?
Possibly. And Kofi right now teeing up against Cycle Clown here, going after the mask, trying to rip the mask off of Cycle Clown. Again, talk about literally disrespecting Lucha Libre culture. Oh. Super kick to Grayson Waller. Now Cycle Clown going up to the high-risk district. Kofi Kingston vulnerable, middle of the ring on the AAA logo. Big cross body wipes Kofi out. Big plunge bouncing off Kofi's body and a critical moment here for Cycle Clown to make the tag to Pagano at the replay, Ash.
All he just needs to do is make the tag.
Yeah, well, Cycle Clown needs a tag more than anything. Oh! Enziguri, tag made to Pagano.
There he goes.
Pagano right now, isolated with Kofi Kingston. Grayson Waller nowhere to be found. The Irish whips and up in the corner. And Pagano following up with the running knee strike. Big right hand, spinning back elbow. Grayson Waller caught by Pagano. Swinging him around, front face lock. Kofi catches a boot. And a swinging net breaker. Pagano right now with the hot tag here, wiping out both members of the impromptu New Day. Too soon to call a team move because it's only our first time ever. Pagano muscling up Kofi up on the shoulder. Oh! Damn! Cover to retain the title. Kick on it, too. Good grief. That was a high angle drop from the shoulder. I'm not even sure if you would call that a dominator or what.
Whatever it was effective for a while.
Kofi almost had it on top of his head, though. That was also very risky.
Right?
Pagano! Good grief. Psycho Clown! Good God!
Boy! Like going, like torpedoing through the ropes.
And diving tope to your point through the corner, and his midsection at the corner of the announce table, and it felt like it did nothing. To go to the replay here, after Pagano did the freaking tope con between the top middle ropes, here comes Psycho Clown flying through the corner, wiping Kofi out. And if you feel the reduced space here of this venue, by the way, in the ring area, Ash.
Yeah, there's like not much room to work around for those high-flying moves.
Yeah, not really. Pagano and Psycho Clown once again isolating the New Day here. And what is about to happen here with these two? Oh! Double knees and the drop kick in respective corners. Pagano and Psycho Clown wiping out Kofi and Grayson Waller. Shoot the habits. Kofi's legal. Here's the cover. Back press by Psycho. Broken up by Grayson at 2. I mean, when Grayson Waller doesn't have a tag team partner, you do what you have to get back on television, I suppose. So I guess if the New Day with the tag titles and AAA, that will give him, some sort of, I feel, leverage to be booked. And tag made now to Pagano. Guess I got tired of eating Vegemite and catering. Pagano right now up to the top rope. Now you see Xavier. What the hell are you doing there?
He's causing a distraction.
It seemed to have worked as Kofi tied up the leg of Pagano on the ropes and tag made to Grayson Waller. And right now, what is Kofi and Grayson looking for here? Pagano hooked up by Kofi in the corner. Wait a minute. Oh, almost lost his flame. I got the superplex off.
Nice recovery from there.
Jumping elbow on the money cover to the chin. Not yet. 2 count. Ooh. I don't think that was executed cleanly, Ash.
No.
Able to get the shoulder up at 2. And again, I think the fact that we are probably dealing with a smaller area and also that inexperience is probably not helping the New Day here in this matter. Big right hand. Bit of a back and forth, though.
Is this the first time Waller and Kofi teamed?
That is correct. Ever. I mean, it just seems so random that Grayson Waller decided to be part of the New Day. Meanwhile, Xavier, what the hell is this? Oh! What the hell?
He's getting whacked.
Like a freaking leather strap. Is that a belt? Hey, Xavier, you might want to turn around and face your worst nightmare. Oh my gosh! Psycho Clown just ripped off the front of his mask and sent Xavier out of Las Vegas. Well, that's a living horror. And meanwhile, Toro Destroyers! Hey, Destroyers are legal in America and in Mexico. I'm just saying. It wasn't just starting in Canada. Psycho Clown showed a new side of himself, clearly. Meanwhile, Pagano up the second. Step up.
Oh, that looks a lot more cleaner than the previous attempt.
Yeah, Psycho Clown legal, though, at Grayson Waller up on the shoulders. Oh, God. Emma had just knocked Waller's lights out. The arm ringer traps the arm. Money straw cradle. The cover. 2. Psycho Clown Pagano retains. In crazy fashion. Literally.
I mean, I mean, the Psycho Clown can't expect like nothing but crazy, right?
I mean, when you literally look like you ripped your own flesh off your face, I mean, that doesn't get crazier than that.
Nope.
Well, that was certainly a match. A hell of a win, though, for the tag champs. Psycho Clown and Pagano still AAA World Tag Team Champions. I think Xavier Woods went to go look for a therapist.
Right? Poor guy's gonna have some nightmares.
I mean, take a look, Ash.
Right?
If you were that close to someone doing that, even if it was a match, would you not be freaking terrified?
I'd be like, oh my god, that was so cool.
You're a strange, strange person, Ash. Anyway, the Magistral Cradle by Psycho Clown on Grayson Waller allowed the tag champs to retain. Oh, good grief. Psycho Clown and Pagano were once bitter enemies, by the way, in AAA. So it really goes to show how time can connect even the craziest of foes. And gold. As we got an interview here in Espanol. What the hell?
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Well, from the crazy to the spooky to the absolutely bizarre to the shattered to the somewhat deranged to the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six are in the building.
Ooh, are we gonna build up to a title versus title match sometimes, or champion versus champion match?
I don't freaking know what the Wyatt Six agenda is, but to your point, the Wyatt Six are still currently the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and they're on full force tonight. I did not expect this tonight. I don't think Triple H has ever seen anything like the Wyatt Six, though, let alone this Firefly infestation. Uncle Howdy, Sister Abigail, Husky, Mercy, and Rambling all together. And I think Uncle Howdy just sent the troops into the ring. What the hell, about to have a clash of the oddities here? What the fuck's happening? When did this turn into the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Well, we are in Sin City, so I guess anything's possible. The champs are surrounded by the Wyatt Six, Sister Abigail included. It's freaking 4-2. And it's a mugging right now by Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. Leaving Pagano and Psycho Clown down and out in the ring after they fought to defend their AAA Mega Tag Team Championships. Oh!
Wyatt Six are here to make a statement.
Speaking of making a statement, here comes that crazy little Scott. And Nikki with the low fence press the Psycho Clown. Well, it's turned into a freaking war zone. And I'm not talking about Mad Max steel steps to the face of Pagano by Eric Rowan. Meanwhile, Joe Gacy with a death-eyed driver and a Psycho Clown, and the Wyatt Six are running roughshod here. And no one's going to stop these guys.
I don't think anyone's crazy enough to stop them.
I'm about to say, good luck finding help for these freaking people. Dexter Lumis and freaking Nikki Cross just looming over Psycho Clown. Meanwhile, Eric Rowan saying, Pagano! Face first into the apron. Oh, boy. Big headbutt by the Redbeard. Meanwhile, Dexter Lumis, I think that buzzer is looking to soar! Oh, man!
Wait.
A messy senton drop through the table for Pagano. That chair is almost as big as Nikki Cross, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
Looks like we found our next AAA tag team contenders.
Well, considering the Wyatt Six has wiped out the entire SmackDown Tag Team division, I guess they wanted to invade another world. Uh-oh. Joe Gacy hoisting up Eric Rowan to give him Cycle Slam through the table.
Can you imagine the Wyatt Six not only being like tag champs for SmackDown, but for AAA as well?
Talk about multiverse freaking united. Or corrupted. Psycho Clown is laid out in a heap. And Pagano's helpless in Uncle Howdy's clutches. Uh-oh. Sister Abigail face first on the chair. The Wyatt Six once again leaving absolute carnage and wreckage tonight at the expense of the current AAA World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, they definitely made their presence known, and they want to take over both tag divisions, not just SmackDown, but AAA as well.
Statement made, message sent, and all before Dia de los Muertos, but it might literally be the end of days for Pagano and Psycho Clown soon when it comes to holding on to those tag titles. The Wyatt Six get their way. As we got another commercial break, fuck television. What the hell?
Right? I was not expecting that.
Well, that was a sideshow and a half. Good grief. Before we get any words from possibly our other friend in the booth looking at both feeds, let's go ahead and look at your comments real quick. Psycho Clown doesn't give a flying Agrit. Charles Stoltz was having a time of his life over here in this match. Ash over here, like, that would be normal. Yeah, just someone ripping their face off, even if it's a mask right in front of your own face. It's like, yeah, that's a normal thing for someone to do, even in Lucha Libre.
Trust me, you do not want to know what goes on in my mind sometimes.
You know, there's a dark residence inside myself that I normally do not open the door to. But working with you and learning more about you, it might come out, and I fear that it might try and take over, like the Wyatt Six just did. But we'll leave that alone for now while I wear all black. Anyway, yeah, let them in indeed, Matthew. And Charles Schultz is having a hell of a time here with this. Cleaver Con Andrew still in the chat. Good to see him as well. Again, I think the audience said this was awesome too. I think the audience absolutely loved it. Give them the AAA tag belts now on all caps. Charles loving this show. And of course, Safet with the Holy S. And JJ Williams also in here. Do you give the belts to Gacy Loomis or Red Bear and Howdy when those all foremen have gold? I mean, at this point, the Wyatt Six is freebird rules, I think, at this point. I don't think it would matter, but I think it would be a visual to see that be the way across both brands and both worlds. Worlds united under the Wyatt Six. That's a dangerous, dangerous identity. The more you know, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of tag teams and tag team championships, Charlotte Flair, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, is in the house, and she will defend the gold alongside Alexa Bliss. They're not friends. This coming NXT Homecoming against Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley. We'll see if two people that aren't friends versus two people that are kind of like a dark family collide over the tag team titles. But speaking of titles, we are far from done here tonight. Why there's no title line? Time for some mixed tag team action. Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana take on the Judgment Days, Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez. Up next here at Worlds Collide. And someone tells me we're going to have puppet warfare. As I look back also here in the green room, producer man also says that these matches have also been thoroughly impressive. 3 matches in, and everything he's seen so far has been a very solid card at the bottom. I can't argue that. I think he's absolutely 100% accurate on that. Like I said, these Worlds Collide are hidden gem shows for me as a WWE fan versus the main roster where I'm like, I'm not paid enough to cover this shit. But this has definitely been a unique night. Speaking of unique nights, unique collisions, here we got Mr. Iguana and freaking Lola Vice going up against Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez and Finn Balor. And apparently Mr. Iguana has a new enemy and a new friend.
Ooh.
The people witness the finest reptile in Lucha Libre and La Yesca become great friends with Lola Vice. Now, that guy's taking over the world, by the way, in case y'all don't know, folks. I'm just saying. As we see, of course, right now.
That shit makes my day. I got you guys on the call. I got the, and it's not me. I'm not, I'm just here, helping out. This isn't my, gig anymore, right?
Right.
But goddamn, we've got you guys on the call. We've got Walter and Datilla and Emmanuel Dominguez on the other call, and we've got the YouTube feed from whatever. I don't even know if I have it in the Spanish language, so I got to turn it down. I don't know, but I am just. I said it earlier, and I mean it. I am just overwhelmed with joy and pride that this thing that I, helped curate 5 years ago is now multilingual presentations. It's just so cool.
Well, Jeff, we love you and muchas gracias. All right. Well, someone check Walter's blood pressure because I feel like the Tilda and Emmanuel might on this one here. Because here comes this Mamacita device.
All right. I don't know where the thing. Oh, here it is. There we go.
Oh, yes, very good. All right, as you were. Lola Vines, of course, who previously owns a tag team win here at Worlds Collide, and Maitai had also Ash. She is the current #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship, held by Jessie Jane.
Oh, okay.
Of course, transitioning from Bellator. And speaking of which, there is the NXT Women's Champion, Jessie Jane, and that title will be on the line at NXT No Mercy, Saturday, September 27th. We will be covering that, folks, here at the Super Bible Studio, so please stay tuned. As it looks like Jessie Jane is getting a preview of her next challenger towards the only female influence might have left.
September 27th. That's going to be a fun night, isn't it, Noah?
You say that, knowing what you instigate.
You have no idea how I should not be bummed that I'm going to Ariel's gig and missing the 27th, but I am going to miss it, and I'm bummed at myself for the decisions. But I love my friends. Priorities over passion, and yes, even seeing Noah karaoke is not the priority, unfortunately, that weekend. But Christmas time is coming, my friend.
And here comes the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champion, Mr. Iguana. And as far as that night goes for Jeff, too bad. But also, darn you, Ash! And JJ, you freaking idiot! Idiota! Anyway, let's try and get back here to tonight's activities. And this is an activity, to say the least. The world's most famous reptile in wrestling, and Mr. Iguana with Lola Vice here for Mixed Tag Team action, taking on the Judgment Day.
I seen how I was so tempted to buy the puppet, like the Iguana puppet, and then I saw how much it was. I'm like, nope, that's a little too much.
Too much in friggin' Mexican and English currency. Ay. This is gonna be bizarre. Who am I kidding? I just simply called two clowns and the wide six obliterate them. I just went from oddities to Judgment Day. Here comes your favorite. Here comes your favorite Evanescence cosplay, or My Chemical Romance, whatever you prefer. Stop me when I'm telling lies.
I mean, you're not.
Oh, good grief!
You're on the nose about like the aesthetic.
Join the Black Parade. Anyway, Roxanne Perez and Finn Bálor alongside Raquel Rodriguez here. And obviously something inside that bag might come into play here tonight as we get ready for Mixed Tag Team matchup. Roxanne Perez, who previously faced Lola Vice when she was NXT Women's Champion back last year at Heat Wave. And Roxanne Perez did beat Lola Vice that night. Of course, Roxanne and Raquel are former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, only to lose those titles to Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. But you can't discount the presence of Raquel Rodriguez, the freaking heater, to the Judgment Day. And yes, Finn Balor is also the WWE Tag Team Champion. Yeah, I almost forgot those titles exist too, folks.
It's okay. You're like, what division? Am I right?
What Raw Tag Team division?
Well, especially on the Raw side of things. SmackDown at least have some semblance of a division. Raw, on the other hand, it's a different story.
Well, they have
there's Judgment Day, Viking Agregators, or whatever they're called, and New Day. That's it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, anyway, Roxanne Perez holding a bag of mischief. No doubt for that Iguana, not looking to feed him, clearly. And Finn
Yep.
Balor looking to take the head off Mr. Iguana. But Lola Vice is looking to knock out the prodigy that knocked her away from the Women's Championship last year.
The only divide on the Raw tag team division is the divide between the members of the Judgment Day. Anyway.
That's also accurate. That division is just growing greater and greater by the days as we look at the addition that soon might be the members' subtraction.
I'm just curious, like, what's in that bag?
I don't fucking know. It's not Halloween yet, so hell.
Yeah, not for like another, like, what, 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, unfortunately, that pagan holiday will be here soon enough. And right now, Finn Balor trapping the arm of Mr. Iguana. Iguana chants reading out loud and proud. I kid you not, folks. And again, like I said, Mr. Iguana is also one half of the current AAA mixed tag team champions. They actually have a mixed tag team division there. Ty Mello and Super Guevara once held those titles to put that in perspective. Nice arm drag takeover. Fair enough. Look, I don't work for them, thankfully, all right? I can only imagine the sort of discretion I would need to freaking have in my freaking vocabulary. And Mr. Iguana right now, chance rating out. Finn Balor with that bag. Oh, got drop kick.
Ooh.
Now Iguana with the bag. Uh-oh. Wait. What's in there? Okay, yeah. We're not going to mess with forces that are unnecessary.
Right. Something wicked just may come.
Nicely done, Mr. Iguana. Let's actually skip to wrestling if we can. The shoulder block to Finn Balor as Mr. Iguana's back in the ring. As I was trying to say also earlier, take over to Harris to Finn Balor. Mr. Iguana's been AAA World Mixed Tag Team Champion with Natalya for 279 days. Now, in mixed tag team action, by the way, folks, the men mess up with the men, and the women mess it up with the women. But it looks like Lola Vice is ready to knock out Finn Balor.
I mean, she probably could too. Let's be real here.
I mean, again, she's got a freaking MMA background. She has some of the stiffest, fastest fists and kicks in the game. And Finn Balor's realizing that.
Finn Balor's like, nope, I ain't having that.
Roxanne has no problem snatching a bitch. Or a para.
He was playing possum, that little sneaky-ass snake.
Yeah, well, what do you expect from Finn Balor, who's self-proclaimed leader of the Judgment Day? Raquel not getting involved, though. And right now, Roxanne trying to keep away from Lola Vice. The sidestep, good shoulder block. Lola Vice taking Roxanne down. And right now, the drop down. And Roxanne, of course, who has absolutely made headlines as being part of Monday Night Raw. Oh, look at that. She took a time and immediately go for the cross arm breaker. Roxanne, though, great counter. Shoulders down and gets a 2 count.
Ooh, what a transition from there. Not just from the armbar, but from the way Roxanne got out of it.
About to say, just paintbrushing Roxanne, paintbrushing Lola Vice. Lola Vice with a double leg takedown, though. And those Dutch Muay Thai knee strikes now. Combination in the corner. Oh, this match is ridiculous already. Lola Vice, of course, and Lince Dorado previously challenged Mr. Iguana and Lucky Drift for the AAA World Mixed Tag Team Championships back literally a week ago. And Roxanne saved by Finn Balor for a moment.
Oh, down goes both of them.
Yeah, throwing caution to the wind. And Roxanne sent back inside the ring by Lola Vice. Again, the women right now are legal. Finn Balor trying to save Roxanne. Roxanne, who basically took the Liv Morgan spot. And Finn dragged inside the ring, ripped Roxanne. And tag made Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana now legal. Finn Balor, you might want to turn around. Big cross body cover, 2 count only. A bit of a lackadaisical cover by Mr. Iguana. I'm just saying. I don't think lizards are slimy, but I don't know much about my reptiles.
Depends on what species. Depends on the species.
Okay, I guess you would know. Oh, wait a minute. Look at Raquel. What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
Raquel Rodriguez playing dividends here, dropping Mr. Iguana face first on the apron. With the referee's back turned, the heater coming into play as we expected. Textbook by the Judgment Day here. Finn Balor right now.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
That'll be tomorrow, hosted by Renegade Wrestling JJ Williams, thankfully, where I don't have to deal with you yahoos longer than 2 hours. Sometimes I wonder how I get through. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, and here I am, stuck in the middle with you. And the you, not necessarily just you, Ash. You have company.
Right.
Finn Balor right now in control of Mr. Iguana in the corner. A little too sweet there. Shout out to the Boop 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 Bullet Club. And Irish whip to Mr. Iguana off the ropes. Then taking him down. Cover now. Look at the far leg and a 2 count. Oh, good grief. Anytime I see Mr. Iguana in the ring, I just know I'm in for something bizarre. But so far, Judgment Day has cut the ring in half here, Ash.
Okay.
Why was he just in that you know what? I'm just gonna leave that alone. Freaking dead roadkill, I guess, in the ring. I don't know what the hell you call that stance.
I would be able to tell you if I could.
Fair enough. Looking for the tag, the Lola Vice, fingertips away. Finn denying it. Swing and a miss. Now Finn. Oh! Hooks the leg. 2 count only off the elbow. Reverse DDT almost of sorts. This is ridiculous.
I will say, Mr. Iguana is quite the character, isn't he?
You think? 16 years, a high flyer, though. And again, Finn Balor, though, founder of Bullet Club, Prince Devitt, all the way back in the early 2000s. The inaugural WWE Universal Champion.
Oh, what could have been that reign? What could have been?
Yeah, before his arm popped out. Oh, what the hell?
Oh my God, this is a demon puppet.
Wait. How the hell is that thing alive? If it Balor ain't using it, what the fuck?
Does that thing have a mind of its own?
I guess. Okay, now I've seen everything. And it's I don't know what to say to that. What the fuck? I've heard of kabukis and you know what? I'm just going to leave stuff alone right now. That's beyond natural means of my control. I'm just going to focus on the match. The match they're up. The tag made. Lola by the Roxanne legal. Fuck me. I am sober, right? I'm just making sure I'm not drinking no tequila and my Mountain Dew at any point here. What the fuck? I'm dealing with iguanas and demon puppets. The fuck's my life? And we're in Las Vegas, the land of bizarre and Ellis impersonators, but this is ridiculous. And backing it up in the corner with a hip attack. Here's Lola Vice to Roxanne Perez. I'm trying to get back to wrestling. Saito suplex. The cover, scrambling for the cover at the far leg, and a 2 count. Fucking hell. Roxanne right now dragging the apron, trying to get away from Lola Vice here. It's trying the official to break the eyes. And Roxanne drop kick, sends Lola. You've got to be kidding me.
Right in the bum.
Uppercut to the back, and now Roxanne up the second, out of the corner. Nice moonsault there.
Nice.
Cover, hook on the far leg. It's a 2 count. Yeah, it was a good innovation with the moonsault out of the corner. Yeah, she literally, take a look. She went up to the second turnbuckle and turned her body around to hit a moonsault up the other side of the ropes.
Oof, that was sweet. I love me a moonsault. That was goddamn smooth as butter.
There you go. Right now, Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice are legal. Oh, man, and Lola Vice picked right to Roxanne from earlier. Now, Pod's looking for a sleeper hold. Very negative choke applied. Roxanne, though, trying to break the grip of Lola Vice, driving her back first, constantly in the corner.
Smart of Roxanne to break the hold that way.
Yeah, Roxanne just teeing off here against Lola here, unloading. And Lola Vice right now perched up on the top rope. Roxanne in hot pursuit. You got to think about also here how Perez might be. Oh, look, there's Iguana.
Yeah.
And the armbar. Oh, man. God. Taking the armbar out of its damn socket. Got an assist from the lizard finally, apparently. Or Iguana, excuse me. hell is this supposed to be doing? Oh, that Finn Balor's got that black bag again.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
And then Iguana teaming up against Finn Balor. Hep up by Mr. Iguana. What the fuck is happening? Oh no. Wait a second. What are we doing with the bag? Oh, brother, what the hell? I don't know if this is a wise move, Mr. Iguana, to open that bag and take a look inside. Wait a minute. There's nothing in there. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. We don't have a...
I think this guy's telling Mr. Iguana, don't turn around. Diminento! The sleep blade! What the fuck is happening? It's a puppet warfare! Drunk kick in the corner! I don't know who the fuck's legal! The puppet or the men! Is that even legal? What the? You're kidding me, right? Finn Balor, look at the fire of his demon tonight. Oh, I love that lies. Drop Finn Balor.
Oh, just breaks it up.
Mr. Iguana's bringing up the top rope. Avalanche Frankensteiner. Lola Vibes wipes out Finn Balor and the demon puppet. I can't believe I'm calling this shit. Now what? Lola Vibes right now telling Iska to go after the oh! Iska just wiped out the mantle! I can't believe I just said that. Over the top, Raja wipes out Finn Balor, but the women are legal. Wait for the high kick. Spinning soul up by Roxanne. I'm losing my fucking mind here. Meanwhile, Pop Rocks tonight. Roxanne sends front first in the second row. Like Raquel, though. Spinning soul up takes Raquel down to the midsection, but Roxanne with the schoolgirl, the roll up. She's got the feel of the ropes to cover. Almost stole it, but a 2 count. Bloody fuck it out. Oh, Buenos noches. Spinning back.
Yeah, what a
cover.
strike.
Lola Vibes with the win. What the fuck did I just call?
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag? Well, the counter with Demonito with the Iguana. Both Vice and Mr. Iguana with the win. And Jessie Jane is very unimpressed.
You're right. I was about to say she's like, I are not impressed.
Yeah, but Lola Vice apparently has a new pet and a new friend. I cannot believe I just called that. Sometimes I regret my freaking job.
Oh my God, this is the funniest show I've seen in quite some time. I'm so glad I decided to make the call for that.
Iguana Tope Suicida Dimensional. I just want to say that real quick. The Iguana Tope Suicida Dimensional. And Lola Vibes, the spinning back fist of Roxanne got the win for the team. I've never seen a match where a puppet was declared the winner, let alone in mixed tag warfare. And again, we'll see who the winner is for the NXT Women's Championship Saturday, September 27th, when Jessie Jane looks to hold the last bit of fiddle influence she has left in NXT against Lola Vice. Judgment Day fails tonight, and the demon dies. As we continue here at Worlds Collide. Fucking hell. Congratulations to Mr. Iguana, Lola Vice, and it's good as we go to commercial break. Fuck television. Fuck my life.
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck did I just witness?
I'd like to request TKO, WWE, since we're going to be in Vegas anyway, and they're in Vegas now, so I can have like a preview of it. I would like one of the fan access interactive experiences to be pinned like that by Lola Vice.
Worlds Collide rolls on here with Fatal 4-Way action as we got titles on the line. Latin American Championship.
Love you, Kristen. Please don't take that seriously. I don't mean that shit.
Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Ollie Morgan Page, and El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., the champion, defends next year at Worlds Collide.
So is it wrong that I want to root for Ethan Page in this match?
I don't know what to even think anymore, Jeff. At this point, I don't think you can say anything that's wrong.
Macias is still wrestling? What the shit?
I just called a puppet suiciding a puppet.
No, I understand that, but they're showing the preview for this match. I didn't know Macias was still wrestling. I thought he like legitimately died. Like, what the hell?
Next generation, I guess. I don't know.
Well, no. That's the same Messias that was, I believe, Judas
Oh,
Messias.
yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Messias, yeah, he does still wrestle. And even Page
Underground, and then he was in WSX for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I just say,
go ahead.
For a guy that met Lance Storm when he was the U.S. champion and did the Canadian championship gimmick on the belt, Ethan Page is my hero. He just is. I love it. I absolutely love it. I wish to God he'd done that before he did the event with Chris Van Vliet, because he had the belt with him, and I was like right there, but it hadn't been Canadian branded yet. So,
well, I mean, we've already had the Mexican national anthem. We had the American national anthem. Ash, if Ethan Page wins, I expect you to sing the Canadian national anthem.
Sure.
We need to put the file of Robert Goulet doing that just because it's a thing.
Or, we can save it for the Canadian karaoke.
I have a dumbass question.
Go for it.
How do you group and set list Canadian karaoke? Is just Canadian artists? Is that what you're doing?
I make a suggestion that we can spin the wheel for a bunch of Canadian artists,
right?
And whoever the land on, that's what you can sing, or we can just do it by genre.
Okay.
And I can ask, and you can let me know. Be like, hey, is this person from Canada? And be like, and I can fact check for you guys.
Okay. Well, I will tell you what. Since I'm not going to be able to be there on the 27th, I will gladly do the research and find out who qualifies and what I think the group, especially our voice of an angel up here, can pull off. So, yes, we'll definitely get into that. I'm pretty sure Shania Twain's Canadian, which makes me miss India.
Oh yeah, she is. She's Canadian.
Dude, I was talking about. Oh, here we go. Yes, there it is.
Damn it! Damn it!
You know what, Noah? I'll tell you what.
What?
We're going to throw a couple of wrestling themes in there for you too. Hang on.
That's fair.
We can do. We can do a few seconds of it. Hang on. Anyway, yeah, Dragon Lee's making his way out for this seriously important fatal four-way match. Let's not try to, understand the importance of this championship match, because it is a championship match. But Noah, I know that karaoke is not your thing.
No.
But we can definitely include some Canadian themes. Stuff like that,
Moving on, let's get back on track here. As we're back here at Worlds Collide. To your point, Dragon Lee. Thank you for that, Jeff. And hi, Los Mios. I'm surrounded by absolute insanity. I don't know if I'm going to be able to freaking get my head wrapped around what the fuck I just had to call. That was the damnedest match I called in my life. And I had to call Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Anyway, fuck my life. Dragon Lee right now, of course, one of the best to come out of Mexico. Formerly Ryu Lee, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. Dragon Lee, this young man, 30 years of age, of course, formerly a AAA World Tag Team Champion, has never held this title, but is a former CMLL World Welterweight and World Lightweight Champion.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dragon Lee and Hiromu Takahashi had quite the feud, didn't they?
Yes, and here comes the face of America, Canada and Mexico, the best in North America. Smile if you can. Here comes Ethan Page.
Oh, man, that North American title did not look any more beautiful.
You would say that, you Canadian. Anyway, the face of Canada, America, of North America, NXT's North American champion, Ethan Page, who won this back after stun gunning Ricky Saint's throat, has already defended this title successfully against the likes of Santino Marella, and also was previously involved in fatal four-way action here at Worlds Collide. And coming up this Tuesday on NXT Homecoming, he will defend the NXT North American Championship against Tyler Breeze. Now you see Damian Heights in the audience here. Damian Heights, of course, has been looking for a bid to challenge Ethan Page for the NXT North American Championship after beating this man in a flag match, only to lose to Ethan Page and Chelsea Green back at Heatwave. Yeah, you hear Damian Heights saying, "You got something I want. You got something I want." Oh, brother, this has been
Man,
absolutely
I'm gonna be
crazy.
sad when Ethan Page loses that title because.
Look, Canadian pride aside, a rightful person should take the title from him. But anyway. Bloody hell! Just because we're talking about Ethan Page does not mean we need to talk about Canadian karaoke, let alone Canadian wrestlers and Canadian fans. Bloody hell!
You know what? If we have to do it by genre, wrestling themes should be on there for sure.
Well, anyway, here's the wrestler that's known as Bobblehead with the other pizza belt for the tag team championships. Here comes JD McDonough, the former JD from NXT UK, former cruiserweight champion, and also Finn Balor's protege.
That's right. The Irish ace, Mr. Funko Pop himself.
Funko Pop. I will never touch those things. Chris Cass, also a Canadian, has a huge Funko Pop collection, in case you don't know. Also a member of Team No DQ and a former Wrestling Trivia Challenge champion. And here comes the champion here for the AAA. I can't freaking think straight right now. AAA. I can't think straight. AAA Latin American Championship. Hijo de Wagner Jr. He's been champion now for 28 days for the first time ever in his illustrious career since winning this title off El Mizias, as we saw in that video package at Triple Mania 32. Yeah, Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. Try saying that name 5 times fast. Okay, thank you, producer man. I appreciate you. He is the 16th AAA Latin American champion in this title's history, going all the way back to the very first champion, which was Dr. Wagner Jr. He runs in the family, apparently.
Is this AAA secondary title?
I would say so, considering the AAA Mega Championship is the cornerstone.
So the Mega title is that's their world title, yeah?
Yeah, I would say the Mega is the world championship, absolutely.
Okay.
Of course, this title has been held by the likes of Pentagon Jr. Again, Pentagon Jr. has not held the Mega Championship, but he's held the AAA Latin American Championship. Also held by Johnny of 1,000 Names, also known at that time as Johnny Mundo, Kiko del Fantasma, Daga, QT Marshall, if you want to believe that, and Octagón Jr. Dr. Wagner, by the way, is Dr. El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr.'s grandfather. The bell rings are underway for this fatal 4-way match. This should be a little interesting here. JD McDonough and, of course, Dragon Lee no straight to each other from NXT. Ethan Page wiping both men out. Ethan Page going to make sure this match is all about him. Squaring off one-on-one right now with the champion. Big knife edge chop there. Page with so much momentum right now, coming in as the NXT North American champion, which he probably wants to christen the NXT Canadian Championship. Or at least Ash wants that rechristened as such. JD picking the ankle, though, of Hijo.
Here's another sneaky Irish snake.
Yeah, well, the Irish are never to be trusted, sober or freaking drunk.
Well, believe me, I would know. But we're not going to get there.
Still don't want to hamburger.
We're so talking about Mama's boyfriend.
Hey.
Mama.
I call it as I see it. That was an interesting chop to the back.
Hashtag not all Irishmen.
Or Irish women are built equally.
Hmm.
From the liver. Oh, and JD wiping out Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. That's a mouthful to say just in itself. I'm just going to say El Hijo just to keep it simple for people. Or Del Wagner Jr. Nice knee to the head there. And Ethan Page and JD taking Wagner up and over the suplex. This is our semi-main event. Yeah, right. And Dragon Lee wiping out JD. Ethan Page right now. Dragon Lee also former NXT North American champion. Nice steamroller there, wiping out Wagner and JD. 2-for-1 special there by Dragon Lee. Highly underutilized on the main roster. So with the leg, up and over. Follow-up drop kick. Drop. Oh!
Oh,
Canada.
yeah. Face first right in the mouth.
Right in the Maple Leafs. And Dragon Lee following up with the hesitation drop kick in the
What a
corner.
display of Dragon Lee's
Cover.
going on right now.
It's a Kenta Kobashi special. Take another look here, by the way, with this great sweep of the leg and swing it inside for pendulum single leg drop kick. Then the drop toe hold to JD to Ethan Page. Following station drop kick, woman, both men out here. The Irish whip here, and JD able to sweep himself inside the ropes. Wagner coming into play here. Again, Wagner is the champion, folks. I want to put that into play here. He's the actual champion that matters in this match because he has the title. Off the second! And the moonsault. Now JD, corkscrew plunger. Cover over the leg and a kick out.
I haven't seen JD in a while. I keep forgetting like how a bit of a high flyer he is, and
I was saying, yeah, the Irish ace. Again, you don't bet against an ace, right? This guy, of course, did win when he was the underdog for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, and that was a triple threat match.
Right? You never. If you have pocket aces, you play them.
Yeah, of course, mainstay out of Ireland, of course, from Over the Top Wrestling. Cover here, and a 2 count for JD on Wagner Jr.
So, because this is a 4-way, the champion does not have to be pinned, yeah?
Exactly. Champion only has a 25% chance to retain his title. Big disadvantage. Irish whip reversal. JD sent in the corner. Of course, AAA is known to do multi-person matches more often than not for all their championships. Oh. About to say right now, up and over. Oh, man!
Oh, wow.
That's one way to use your opponent to your advantage.
No kidding, right? That's very smart of Ethan Page here.
Ethan Page right now, the most resourceful. Single knee cold breaker to Dragon Lee. Ethan Page with a cover for Canada. Kick at 2. And also, damn it, I saw that note. I don't like that. Page nearly got the title there, wiping out the entire field using Dragon Lee's old move to his advantage, wiping out JD, then catching Dragon Lee with a vicious single knee cold breaker, face buzz, what the hell you want to call it. Deep hook of the leg, got a 2 count. And right now, even Page using the mask of Dragon Lee to tie him up inside the. Okay, actually, that one I might actually call it right. Tying him up to the bottom rope.
Man, Jeff is just having fun doing the research for Canadian themes, isn't he?
Jeff is having too much fun here tonight in general. And I don't know necessarily that's a good thing for me. Then again, I almost lost my damn mind when I just had to call a puppet and a puppet fight each other. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is Mexico, Canada, and America, and Las Vegas. We're in the city of sin, where absolutely anything might as well be a normal as day. So, what the hell do I know? Let's not forget, we're in Las Vegas, folks, and there's no Elvis impersonators as far as I know in the audience. And right now, Ethan Page wearing down Dragon Lee here. And yeah, going stir crazy from cabin fever is a very high possibility too. So again, I don't blame him if that is the case. Dragon Lee, by the way, has only shared the ring one other time with El Hijo de Wagner Jr. back in 2021, and it wasn't even in AAA. Ethan Page right now, Rod Dragon Lee up and around. Ethan Page went for the high kick. Dragon Lee able to escape it. Block the boot. Oh, and JD got wiped out. Oh, and a big boot by Wagner. Oh, the rising knee by Dragon Lee. Big boot by Ethan Page and Dragon Lee. Now JD. Big half by Ethan Page. Ethan Page falls in the count.
Oh, Ethan almost got it there.
That's literally how he won the SC Championship last year. Fucking unconscious. It's a hell of a combination, though. Look at this offense here. Chain reaction. Boot, boot, kick, rising knee, big boot, freaking headbutt. Ethan Page falling on top of JD. That's not Dr. Seuss book, folks. That's literally what happened in the last 2 minutes. And Ethan Page won the title unconscious.
History almost repeated itself there, didn't it?
Yeah, no kidding. Crowd chant, this is awesome. I agree. Who the hell turned up the lights? Not that I don't mind it. A stalemate though at the moment here as all 4 men now are slow to stagger to their feet. Up and over goes Dragon Lee the apron. Big shoulder block that Ethan Page. Oh. About to say, they're totally proficient right now is what you can say about Dragon Lee when it comes to the timing, but the cunningness of the best thing to come out of Canada, apparently, Ethan Page right now coming to dividends. Oh, and again, Ethan Page perched.
Again.
And Crotch hung up in the tree of woe. Now JD coming after Dragon Lee while Ethan Page is hung. I sense disaster. What the hell? Now JD Ethan Page hung up in the tree of woe. Uh-oh.
Is he going to stop them both?
Dragon Lee with a quadruple foot stop.
Hey.
Have an opportunity right now, grounding 2 men at once here for Dragon Lee, going after heel divide the Dragon.
Oh wow! Right off the apron.
Beautiful takeover T Harris. JD though trying to hook up Dragon Lee. JD hooked up. Uh-oh. Power bomb.
Ooh, nicely done there.
Nearly crowned. Wow. Somehow JD survives that huge impact. To your point, Ash, beautiful step over. Just clear like nothing that T Harris wants out Wagner. And they went inside for the powerbomb and nearly pinned JD for the title.
Man, what a showcase for Dragon Lee right now. Oh my God.
Why do you think he's a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, Ring of Honor Champion?
Because of shit like this.
Accurate. Big elbow, though, by Dragon Lee. Ethan Page trying to take advantage, though, since Dragon Lee to the outside. Now Ethan Page with the cover. Back press. Look the far leg for Canada. And Wagner pulls Ethan Page out.
I will say this. Ethan has been doing a good job of keeping grounding the high flyer, though.
Yeah, when you say that. Don't pick on Kilo, wiping out Wagner and Ethan Page on the outside.
Dragon Lee's like, if I want to win this, I'm going to pin the champion.
Well, it's all about that era of fire. Again, right now, Wagner Jr. hung up in the tree of woe. JD McDonough skinning the ropes like a cat, trying to hook Dragon Lee. Uh-oh, face to face. Spanish fly!
Oh, wow, that was nicely done.
Avalanche Spanish fly. Now JD falls in the cover up the front leg. Kick out 2.5. Wow.
Who got the worst of that, Dragon Lee or JD?
I'm not sure at this point, but Dragon Lee said this is the era of fire, and JD trying to extinguish that flame before it really licks. Man, this is a hell of a match. Oh my God, pulled in the destroyer!
Wow. That was a smooth transition there.
Tootsie Grin! The stunner! The cover by Ethan! Oh, Wagner with the freaking swanton bomb!
They just came out of nowhere with the senton.
Looking for the... Uh-oh. Devon down off the Mizunoku Driver! And Wagner with the win!
Solid match. Solid match.
No kidding.
Oh, man, Ethan almost had it there.
Yeah, inadvertent miscommunication, though, on JD's boot to Ethan's head took Ethan out of the match for that split moment for Wagner to get his finish. El Hijo del Don Wagner Jr. is still the AAA Latin American champion.
What a fun four-way match.
Man, no kidding. What a freaking match indeed. And a hell of a defense for the champion. Congratulations, Dr. Wagner III. Let's take a look at the highlights here.
Right?
You were talking about taking out the high flyer, and then you saw Dragon Lee take to the skies, wipe out Ethan and Wagner on the outside. Then JD with the avalanche Spanish fly to Dragon Lee. Slow the fall in the cover, though, after impact, to your point. Then even Page with the twisted grin, that freaking turnabout stunner covering Dragon Lee, and Wagner coming in with the swanton. Then Wagner hoisting up JD, inadvertently hit Ethan Page and planted JD with the Mizunoku driver to hold on to his championship. A successful retention for the current AAA Latin American champion. Well done to this third generation luchador. Hijo del Wagner Jr. Still AAA Latin American champion.
Well done for Wagner retaining, and what a showcase for Dragon Lee. These two should wrestle each other for the title.
Yeah, I'm about to say, just getting more ideas for the next Triple Mania at this point, Ash, I fear, because good grief almighty.
That would slap, like Dragon Lee versus Wagner.
I mean, this whole night has slapped, despite the fact that I lost my fucking mind when I went into a War Bizarre World in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I didn't even take a step to the left. But nonetheless, this has absolutely been an incredible show tonight.
It's just a jump.
Oh my god!
And then it's up to the right. Sorry.
And with your hands.
Oh, goddamn it.
On copyright.
Logan Paul is feeding his own iguana. I said that on television. It was a thing. Anyway. Jesus.
This is the world I live in.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
About to say, we've had a hell of a night, but it's time to get ready for our main event. It's El Hijo del Vikingo defending the AAA Mega Champion against Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Now, that's the person I'm familiar with.
I'm sure we're all familiar with that name.
Yeah. It's like I said, I hope Dom wins, man. I'm an agent of chaos. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's do the thing.
Well, you know what? Crazier shit in 2025 has happened. For all I know, Japan's going to make a pig fly. But that being said, to your point, Dominic Mysterio has probably been the most over WWE superstar in Mexico in a long time, let alone this year. Thinking that it deserves the best Mysterio to hold on to this championship, who is currently, as you said, still the WWE Intercontinental Champion, mocking El Hijo del Vikingo when he went down to Mexico, saying that he will bring more prestige and honor to this title than freaking El Hijo del Vikingo ever did.
Yeah, those are fighting words.
Yes,
you know, the chat's bringing up the fact that all the AAA stars have retained, but what if Dom's the one that breaks that cycle? I don't think IWC will be as mad about it as we want them to be.
Well,
I think they'll pop for that.
It's really a very partisan outlook, Jeff, but you might be right. And again, at Triple Mania, El Hijo del Vikingo punched Dominic Mysterio's lights out. El Hijo believes that Dominic Mysterio ain't even worthy of lacing up his father's boots, let alone trying to get out of his shadow. And we saw the first worlds collide, how far El Hijo del Vikingo was willing to go to retain that title against Chad Gable. It was honestly Chad Gable's best match of his career.
Yeah, I will say I was among the many that was one of those, oh God, the kid's getting in the ring and he's just greener than goose shit. But man, 5 years, he's had a career that 90% of that roster would sell their soul. I can say that because I don't have one, so I can say that out loud. For a career like Dom's had in 5 short years.
And this might be Dominic Mysterio's greatest career feat to date, not just in WWE, but in AAA history, because he might be able to do something that his own father couldn't do. And that is not only beat El Hijo del Vikingo, but win the AAA Mega title, the cornerstone of the AAA promotion, as you see both champion and challenger making their way to the ring. El Hijo del Vikingo, by the way, folks, is the current 22nd AAA Mega champion, following the likes of, we talked about him earlier, El Nicias, Dr. Wagner Jr., Electroshock, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, Way Wagner, Great Phoenix, Kenny Omega, and even the most wanted man, Nick Nemeth.
I will say this, Rey Mysterio Sr., you know, who unfortunately just passed away last year, was the AAA World Middleweight Champion, which was a high-ranking championship in this promotion at that time. There was no Mega Championship, as far as I know, in the days of Rey Mysterio Sr.
No, that Mega Championship, to your point, came into play in 2007.
Yeah, and to your point, as far as Rey Mysterio Jr., the man we know as Rey Mysterio, you know, yes, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, multiple championships in WCW and WWE. But when he wrestled south of the border, he did win the Trios Championship, the Welterweight Championship, the World Cup. He's a Hall of Famer, Technical of the Year. You know, he is a legend, but he was never a world champion anywhere than WWE. And I know I was a right prick talking about the fact that he only won his first world championship because Eddie didn't get to. Right. And the second time he was champion, okay, that was that whole he was champion for a day thing and, you know, whatever. He was a world champion in 2010. But if Dom wins this championship at a AAA event, yes, I know it's WWE owned. Roll with me, kids. This could be, it's definitely going to be the biggest moment in Dom's career. No hesitation on my brain on that. it could be the biggest moment in the Mysterio legacy if Dom can pull this off on this level of the stage, on this global of the stage.
This is the second time ever a Mysterio is challenging for the AAA Mega Championship. And this is also Dominic Mysterio's first time ever one-on-one against El Hijo de Vikingo. We saw, of course, at Triple Mania 32, El Hijo de Vikingo defended successfully against Dominic Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and El Grande Americano in a 15-minute bout. At Worlds Collide, it was a 22-minute belter against Chad Gable. El Hijo de Vikingo has now held this title, folks, over a combined 900 days. His first reign was over 820 days before he lost it. And of course, he regained after beating Alberto. And all bets are off when it comes to this man's pride in being the face of not only AAA, but literally the leading heart and soul, endorsed by Mysterio himself for Lucha Libre. You talked about before, Ash, how much you know the capabilities and the name of this athlete.
Yeah, he and Kenny Omega put on quite the bangers, didn't they?
In what was called a dream match, this could be a dream scenario for Dominic Mysterio to do something his father was unable to do. And truly prove to El Hijo, I have surpassed my father and have even surpassed you. Again, Dominic Mysterio comes in here as the current WWE Intercontinental Champion who won that title, of course, at WrestleMania 41.
That'd be something for the Mysterio legacy, wouldn't it be?
Well, when it comes to bell time, you best get serious, kid. Put up or shut up. Let's go down to Legacy for the introductions.
Not just for like the Mysterio family, but for Dominic as well.
Leon Garcia, of course, our ring announcer. This crowd right now has been waiting for this. You can hear the buzz and anticipation.
You can both hear and feel the excitement.
And no kidding. And about to say, of course, yes, they never forget. Tonight, we may never forget the name Dominic Mysterio again. Dominic Mysterio, by the way, to what Jeff was talking about earlier, folks, he's only 28 years of age and has been involved literally in wrestling while he was born in it. Only been involved in ring in WWE for 5 years. Former NXT North American champion, current WWE Intercontinental champion.
It's almost like you can say he was like bred and made for this.
Considering who his father is, the jury is out. Meanwhile, El Hijo de Vikingo is 28 years of age, has been involved 12 years in the game. Cornerstone of Lucha Libre and AAA, the current AAA Mega Champion, El Hijo del Vikingo. Also a former two-time AAA World Trios Champion. This is the equivalent of the World Heavyweight Championship in any promotion you think of. It is the cornerstone of AAA, the AAA Mega Championship.
Sorry, with this comment down there just popped me.
Yeah, about to say, that's regardless what you want to say. 2 fathers, 1.5 father, orderly. Bell reigns were underway. It's time for our main event, Ash. Here we freaking go. 2 of the most talented luchadors / in-ring athletes you will see that could lead the next generation in AAA and WWE.
JJ's comment right there, 5 years in my ass. Shows a 20-year vet. I mean, he sure works like one, doesn't he?
Tiger Fang kicked in the womb. And right now, well, it certainly seems like that his experience level and his confidence exceeds his years.
As the epic stare down begins.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock transition into the waist lock being applied here. The waist lock applied, and Akiko right now taking Dominic Mysterio down. Now the Gato clutch of sorts to cover.
Ooh.
Well, whoa.
Oh, okay.
Great course straight.
Nicely done by Dom there.
Good chain wrestling so far. Now Dominic looking for the Tiger Fang
Right?
kick. Call disconnected.
I was not expecting to see that out of Dominic. That's really good.
Well, Dominic knows he can't. Dominic knows he can't fight. Yeah, Dominic knows he can't play with El Hijo here. He can't be, all sorts of like flash and fun and games. He has to take this thing seriously because El Hijo right now is the most serious competitor he's ever been in the ring with. And El Hijo's proven it here. Now trapping him. Look at this. Innovative offense here with the body lock. Backbreaker, Argentine variation. Dominant right now, able to roll through, roll up, gets a 2 count. Able to force the break.
Ooh, that was nicely done. Nicely done.
I'll say again, first time ever we're seeing Dominic Mysterio and Hijo de Vikingo 1-on-1 in the ring.
Yeah, Dominic's holding, doing good holding on his own when it comes to like the technical style that Vikingo has.
In the midsection, a bit of a false show of sportsmanship there by Dominic Mysterio. What'd you expect from somebody whose half father was Guerrero?
And whose nickname is Dirty, right?
Yeah. Look at this. While he on the corner, swing and a miss. Up and around. Goes Dominic Mysterio with the Harris. And basically the move of the night here in every match. Drop kick. And now Hijo looking to follow up off the ropes and dives through Dominic Mysterio on the outside with the dope suicida. Take a look at this in the replay, Ash. Notice the way he directly hit Dom chest first with his head.
Right? Just like torpedoed it at him.
Yeah, full-on bullet. Again, AAA Mega Championship folks can only chance to be a pinfall or submission inside the ring. El Hijo wants the crowd to be silencio. Oh!
Ooh.
Open palm strike as El Hijo is determining the pace. And overall, the style in play here right now. Dominic Mysterio right now, again, the challenger. Also, as I said, though, current WWE Intercontinental Champion. Hoisting up the Kingo. Stun gun across the top rope. Grabbing him by the belt on the waist and driving him shoulder first on the ring post.
Ooh.
The Kingo sends to the outside. Right? Again, you work the shoulder. I was to say, you can only imagine what Conan's figured about this, considering Conan is literally the booker of this promotion. You see right now, Dominic Mysterio in front of Logan Paul. Oh! Open palm strike.
Turnabout is fair play.
I'm not sure who's more impulsive in this match right now. Logan Paul says the bystander, Dominic Mysterio, driving the Kingo shoulder first and still ring steps. You talked about his name being dirty earlier, Ash. Dominic Mysterio, by the way, has been Intercontinental Champion now, folks, for 146 days. He's defended that title now 5 times, 2 times against AJ Styles, previously against Octagón Jr. and even Penta Ciel Miguel.
Oh, Dominic's quite the workhorse for that IC title, isn't he?
Well, that's kind of the purpose of it.
Right?
Again.
Take notes, WWE, for your women's one.
Yeah, we'll talk about the state of championships later, I'm sure, on the shenanigans subtopic. But again, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But I can rant about that later.
And especially for the U.S. title, because God, who knows what they're doing with that title.
Dominic Mysterio right now with the front face lock to the Hijo de Vikingo. JBL proving how much of a conservative ignorota he is. And right now, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Dos.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ash can count in Spanish. Let's see if she gets the hat trick. Any chance raining out here. Latino pride. Nope, denied. Sorry, Ash. Oh,
no
wait.
bueno. No bueno.
Oh! Into the cover. You did get the third one broken up for a 2 count, though.
I mean, it's not the same as the Three Amigos.
Oh, I agree. I mean, shoot, there's no denying what the freaking Tres Amigos is. Anyone can tell you that.
Also, Three Amigos is a really good, funny comedy movie as well.
Look, I'm not trying to promote Telemundo here, but honestly, at this point, you might as well. Considering the show has been heavily non-sponsored filled heavy.
I mean, this is not wrong. This comment right here is not wrong.
Yeah, that's fair. The Mexican Blue Thunderball, how dare you? At least the Blue Thunderball has more impact.
Although even though they don't win the matches, but they are beautifully done moves. I will say that they are a sight to behold.
Depends who does and depends on the execution. Not everyone can do it. I'm just saying. Meanwhile, King is checking his leg while Dominic Mysterio is laying in the air out of the balloon here. And listen to Dominic Mysterio right now.
I love how Dom plays to the crowd. He does such good crowd work.
It's all about that psychology, Ash. We talk about aspects of wrestling during our simple session. Dominic Mysterio knows how to work psychology into play. Mm-hmm. And Dominic Mysterio putting the boots right now. The heel of Vikingo also knows how to get physical when it matters. Just driving that boot for the torso of a Hijo. And Dirty Dom friggin' translates in both English and Spanish, apparently. The fact that so many people take to the business so quick, but learn so quickly all the aspects, not just focus on one of them, goes to the testament of Dominic Mysterio's growth. I'll give the young man credit where credit's due. Nice slingshot plunger, cover, 2 count only, hooking both legs.
I mean, you can teach a person to work, but charisma is something that's not taught.
Yeah, also known as the it factor, that other intangible that makes or breaks a professional wrestler in this business. And Dominic Mysterio has cultivated in spades since coming out into his own, being part of Judgment Day.
Right, and Dominic has really come into his own, especially turning heel. That's when he really started to shine.
Is he really a heel at this point, or is he a tweener tonight, considering how much over he is in Mexico? And we are literally with Mexico and America here at Worlds Collide. Oh! It's a bizarre world is what we're in. Damn it, I just called it freaking... You know what? That makes sense, actually, why I called it a freaking demon versus a iguana. That makes sense now, actually. Then again, I've never been to Mexico, and I don't think I don't ever need to. El Hijo catching Dominic Mysterio, though. In the body carry. Oh! I'm not sure what Vikingo went for there, besides maybe a gut buster over the knee. Now followed thrust kick. Now Hijo scouting down at Mysterio. Follow up. Send up and over. Oh, and Persis flammos across the top green rope.
Nicely scouted there by Dom.
Now down Mysterio trying to take advantage of the cover and get 2 counts. That hypertension in Vikingo's nether region. Somehow finding a way to kick out here. But to your point, great awareness by the challenger. Champion still preserving his title for the time being. Very subtle, by the way, here. Outlook by Conan when it comes to Dominic Mysterio's growth and talent. Oh, now this is unnecessary.
Not the title.
How many times have we seen a wrestler seize the championship before they won be their downfall? It's almost like a curse.
It's the classic wrestling trope at this point.
Yeah, it's also been a wrestling. By now,
right?
Well, I mean, about to say, if common sense was more common, more people would use it.
Mm-hmm. Especially in today's current climate.
Well, about to say, I mean, common sense is as old as the friggin' Lord's reincarnate birth himself, but that's a whole different conversation for another day.
Right.
Down Mysterio right now, wearing down a heel de Vikingo here in the sleeper hold position.
Which is smart. You gotta slow down the speedy high flyer.
Yeah, but again, Hijo's got reach though, and down Mysterio though, great awareness, bringing him back towards center, adjusting his position. Hyperextend the arms behind El Hijo's back and driving his knee into the spine.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Vikingo have a history of shoulder injuries as well?
Yeah, literally to your point, that match with Kenny Omega, he nearly destroyed his shoulders and upper torso, but wasn't for that back bump against the apron for that 630 that he just missed.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Get to the midsection by Dominic Mysterio. Sends out Hijo, whoop, switch between the ropes. And Dominic catches the turnbuckles. Now Hijo perched on the top. Big missile drop kick. Turns Dominic Mysterio up and over.
Looking to regain momentum here.
We'll see if Vikingo can keep himself in the driver's seat. Scouting Dominic Mysterio in the corner with the running knees. Full throttle with that Meteora. Cover now. Traps the outside arm. 2 count only.
That was good awareness on Vikingo there because he did not want to have Dom grab those ropes.
Yeah, exactly. Great ring awareness there. But again, Dom Mysterio somehow able to kick out of that full front force with those knees into his face. Hijo, what the hell? Hijo, springing off the top rope, got trying to sell powerbomb. Counter by Dom Mysterio too. No. How the hell did Dom scout that? Look at that, Ash.
Oh, wow. What a catch. What a power bomb. That was perfectly timed there.
Yeah, picture perfect, but again, positioning though. Dom's legs was not over Vikingo's shoulders. That's the only reason I see Vikingo kicking out of that. Again, the richest prize in AAA on the line, folks, here. The AAA Mega Championship. A title that El Hijo de Vikingo has defined now for a combined 900 days. Kenny Omega, of course, who held that title for 765 days. Rey Phoenix, who held that title for 420 days. El Hijo de Vikingo, of course, has the record holding that championship. Dom able to escape, though, after the title was also denied once again. Called disconnected. Dom catching him with an elbow. Now Dom got up to the top rope, or inside second, excuse me. Oh! That's Zaguri, though. And Dominic right now hoisted up on Vikingo's shoulders. Electric chair position. What's Vikingo looking for here? Oh, wow. Look at this transition. In the germ. Wait a minute. Look at the power. Oh! There's first goes Dom Mysterio.
Nice face filter there with also the display of showmanship and strength there. For
but also throwing out Dom Mysterio when I thought he was going to go for a catatonic maybe, or, a crunch wrap, German super to the bridge. Instead, just dropped him face first. Now up to the top rope. Dom in the drop zone.
Looking fly.
450! Ooh. Oh, to retain the title. Kick out two.
Ooh, that was a beautiful 450 there.
I don't know where Dom Mysterio is finding this reserve, but I thought for a moment that he was going to go for the 630. But again, beautiful, picture perfect 450 splash. Not enough impact despite the extra rotation. Off the standards 360 gives him a 2 count. And Dom Mysterio right now taking a lot of high impact moves here. Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh,
no. Speaking of the 2 pair of aces.
A freaking Funko Pop and Irish born headbutt to the champ. What the hell? And a fucking arrow? No way! That better not do that deal. Kick out two.
I mean, it's a fucking arrow. Fucking arrows don't win matches.
Ash, don't you start with
even with interference.
Then after JD's freaking giant head, freaking headbutt El Hijo de Vikingo, now Judgment Day coming into play on all sides. Wait a minute. What's Dom got here? Wait a minute. What is that? Dom has a mask, and Finn Balor just gave him a steel slug.
Oh, no.
Super kick to that loaded mask. Dom might be knocked out.
Well, that's one way to stop that.
That backfired.
Right?
Wait a minute. Dragon Lee! Oh!
Hey.
Dragon Lee and JD picking up what they left off in our semi-main event. Wiping out the Judgment on the outside here. But still 2-on-1 though. Finn Balor and JD putting the beat down on Dragon Lee.
Oh, wait. Friend split LOL. LWO. Wait, is Dragon Lee for LWO? Hey, here comes the equalizer.
Latino One Order versus Judgment Day revisited. Oh.
Okay. You know what? Brand split LOL. Yeah, let's have Judgment Day versus LWO. Let's do it. Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. At this point, it's bizarre world. Anything's possible. Schoolboy roll up.
Oh.
Corkscrew kick by El Hijo, though, wipes Dom out again. Remember, Dom is still wearing that loaded mask.
Right? Oh, God. That's going to come into effect. That,
Uh-oh, I think he's in position as this time El Hijo once again to the top rope looking for the 630! The Kingo might only be a 3 count away from retaining the title. Drives him in, cover up the far leg. No, what the fuck?
Who's that?
El Grande Americano!
Oh, no! That we know is not Chad Gable.
What the fuck are you doing? Americano, you fucking fraud and Mexican reject! Fuck me now, I'm pissed off!
Oh, no.
Cosplay Timu Luchador and Thomas Shields and freaking dropkick! You gotta be fucking
Oh, here goes
kidding
the
me!
619.
The 740 in the freaking city of sin as a fucking crime's about to be committed!
Oh my god. Is he actually going to win the title?
Damn it, not like this, cover two! With
But there's no
referee!
rest. Oh my god, there's no rest.
Yeah, nice job,
Oh, there he
Roxanne.
is.
There's another round two, kick out! Let's get hell! Get this
Oh my
Starbucks
God.
music out of here! Fucking madness continues. I got a demon, I got a Iguana, and I got a cosplaying fucking luchador. Not even from Mexico. He's from Europe. The fans suck when they think this referee sucks. Referee, again, who's the idiot now? The fans, the Americano, the jury is out. Oh! Back heel kick. And a poison Rana to Dominic Mysterio. And Kingo, though, again, slow to follow up, though. Meanwhile, what the hell is Americano looking for here? Trying to grab something out of his blazer after trying to rip the mask and expose him. Trying to take that mask off. Yeah, show us Lumen Kaiser already. Wait a minute. Americano just slipped an object again to Dominic Mysterio. Don has the loaded mask again.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well for Vikingo.
Driving headbutt through the heart. Dirty Dom once again going up to the top rope. Frog splash connects. What the fuck?
Wow.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Don't see us the new
Well, shit.
champion. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. Dead ass serious, Foster.
WWE just stole the AAA title from freaking AAA themselves with a cosplay and luchador and a loaded match. Dominic Mysterio the double champ in WWF AAA. Dirty Dom with all the gold tonight. The farthest way from clean. Viva la Raza, though, indeed.
Somebody find out where Liv Morgan's staying in Vegas. There's going to be a celebración tonight, baby.
Good God, freaking, I thought the cartels were crooked. That was the most crooked finish I've ever seen.
No, we're in Vegas. It's the mafia, baby.
Absolute bizarre world tonight as Hijo the Vikingo has lost the AAA Mega Championship. Should have won it there up to 6:30. And fucking El Grande Americano, the fakest ass luchador I've ever seen, freaking pulled the referee out of play when El Hijo was clearly going to retain.
Hey, El Grande Americano, for a man of his age and his legendary tenure in wrestling, is still moving like a young man. You should put some respect on the name of El Grande Americano.
And a bigger reject than Nacho Libre cosplayer Jack Black was in a Pinch Poor Luchador movie. You cannot convince me otherwise. Any credibility to El Grande Americano in that freaking shenanigan.
I will not stand for the besmirching of Jack Black on any show I'm on. You terrible.
Well, you're going to get the worst out of me because Dom Mysterio brings the worst
Oh,
out
look
of
at this. Look at this. This deadbeat dad of his.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah, that's right. That's his. Hobble your ass out of there. Oh, even better. Even better.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, man. Man, we thought his real dad was bad at being with Art Bar, man. Dom's. Whew.
There's nothing humble about this friggin' ingrate whatsoever.
I gotta be humble about it. He's the greatest Mysterio of all time. Look how small Ray is. Fuck's sake, dude. For real. I'm not even playing a character. Look how short Ray Mysterio is. Jesus Christ. Oh my
Well,
God.
Dominic Mysterio is the new AAA Mega Champion. I imagine what's going through Conan's mind about this right now.
So Eddie's boy. Jesus. Yeah, I got Conan turned back down, so I can't hear, but I can only imagine.
It's a surreal moment here as Dominic Mysterio is a champion now in both WWE and AAA, and the Judgment Day are coming down to celebrate. Well, regardless, whether you call this a travesty, a conspiracy, or an absolute success, history made tonight at Worlds Collide. Dominic Mysterio is a double company champ. And clearly the fix was in from the get-go thanks to a Grande Americano after these two failed to beat Hijo de Vikingo at Triple Mania. Well, one thing's for sure, we witnessed a whole lot of things come ahead, but most importantly, this is truly what happens when AAA and WWE share the same stage, celebrating Lucha Libre and Mexican traditions. You lie, you cheat, you steal your way to a victory, apparently, as Worlds Collide, as we bring the show to an end. So thank you all for tuning in. Perhaps for Jeff Mead, for all of you in the chat, I'm Noah Foster. Buenas noches. What the fuck?
The head of the studio would let, well, I you guys don't have a boss, you know, doesn't do a boss anymore, but there is Renegado de Lucha Libre and Dominic Mysterio, both unmasked in celebration of the new Mega Campeon. So there you go. On the reel. Okay. Happy as hell for Dom. That's too cool. That's too cool.
That's crazy. That is absolutely so cool. Crazy.
I am so happy for him. Happy for Ray, because you know they're going to go backstage and they're all going to, you know, yuck it up. It's too fucking cool. Right?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we have an invasion from the south side of the broadcast. We bring in Mr. Reliable.
Bloody freaking hell.
Reliable. There you go.
Holy hell, what a night.
Right?
I don't know if you were able to catch any of the feed over here, but I took a picture. I had my iPad set up right here, this here, and then the TV was on the YouTube feed from WWE of all the calls. And like I put the comment in on your side, I put the comment over here as well, Walter. I sit back and I look at, you know, curating this craziness 5 years ago. And just, I'm so proud that we had one of the biggest shows in history, even without minimal title changes tonight. One of the biggest shows in history broadcast on two different fronts, two different languages. And yes, I agree with Matthew and Walter. I'll let you know. I put it out there that whatever else they do in Vegas for Fanatics access or whatever, I want a fan experience to be optioned to us, to be pinned like that by Lola Vice.
Right? Exactly.
That's what I want to do in Vegas, goddammit. If I'm going to Vegas, I got to get some sort of something like that, for Christ's sake.
Right?
Y'all are bloody crazy.
No, you know what? We're not bloody single, and we need to get our fix, and we have the lead.
I need some donations just to be able to get a picture with Lola. Somebody's got to get me a picture with Lola, please.
Dude,
good luck.
If you end up going and JJ and I can work out going, we will make sure we have the photography in place for you. We will make that shit happen.
Well, Ash, that was Worlds Collide. Your thoughts, because you've been so quiet.
It was so fun. Okay. I love this show.
Hang on. Go ahead, Ash. We'll answer that, and then I'll address the comment. Because I can speak on personal experience on JJ's comment, but please, I want your feedback on that first.
You know, this is my introduction to AAA, and oh my God, what an introduction. This was one of the most funniest, fun shows I've watched in quite some time.
So good.
Yeah, it was a really good show. Despite the insanity where I feel like I should have been drinking tequila with a worm when I got to call a Tope Suicida puppet. The fuck?
Oh my god, the iguana.
Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna go back and watch their call of that craziness now. Like, I can only imagine.
Puppets.
Yeah. Hey! The iguana did a tope suicida. All right.
To a demon.
To a
Yes,
demon.
guy.
To a demon. Yeah, that's right. Demonito.
To the fuck are we talking about here?
Wait, I need to know who the hell had Dominico come out of the ring because Finn Balor was like, "What the hell's going on?" Like,
that was some kabuki shit. Like that was like, all right. Wait a minute, what are we doing?
I'm blaming El Grande. I'm blaming El Grande Americano. When's the primary the newest member of the
I
Judgment
did
Day?
too. I said that's Grande Americano.
You need to get off of the back of El Grande Americano. That man is a bona fide senior citizen legend in Mexico.
No.
That dude is older than dirt. And he is still moving like that. You put some stank on his name, my God.
No. Never.
Now,
and the magic abilities to be able to grow tall, stay short. Like he's able to change his height on a dime. Like who knows that?
Do you think Grande Americano is a shapeshifter?
Americano, the hell with the wrestling. Go to Copperfield. Take his spot. Shit. Vegas is hurting for some new shit anyway. And as far as the Elvis impersonators, the last great Elvis impersonator actually passed away a few years ago. I was so bummed when I found that out because Dad and I were in Vegas. All right, we'll go see the Elvis impersonator. Oh shit, he's actually dead too. Well, yes. Now,
okay, WWE. Noah turned his back. Please, in Survivor Series, you got to book a traditional match. Grande Americanos. You need 4 Americanos on one side, another 4 on the other side, just to drive Noah nuts. Please.
There we go. That's what we're gonna get. We're getting another the freaking Doink Whackers and Doinks on a Mission versus Bam Bam's team. That's what we're going to get. Now, to JJ's comment, Mr. Williams, with all respect, did we not learn the lesson about trying to pay for somebody else to get action in Vegas last time?
Right.
It backfired because the man turned it down. He will definitely turn it down.
Surrounded by.
I'm sorry, Noah.
Noah will definitely turn that down. If we're going to pay for somebody to get pinned like that,
I can't even read.
Walter's married. You know, I got me a girl, JJ. We'll do a collection for you, just so Walter can live through you by osmosis.
I'm so glad right now that I can't react to what y'all are talking about because I can't even read my screen right now because I'm blind as a bat without my glasses. So
what it says
you know what? If I had a passport, I'd volunteer myself as tribute.
JJ said he will pay for Noah to get pinned by Lola Vice like she pinned in the tag match tonight.
The fuck is wrong with you?
And I pointed out, you know what? He's right under that bus anyway. You told the story. When we were in Vegas for the Pipe Bomb Monday Night Raw with Punk, that was also supposed to be my bachelor party. I was going to get married later that year. We all saw how well that went. And the plan, as we were drunkenly walking through the lobby of the Flamingo, Mikey was the only one that was single among us. And we ran into a pair, and I do mean 2 ladies that were offering their services, shall we say. And we had the money to get it done. And the single man, not the simple man, the single man, Mikey Stepway, turned us down.
Oh my God.
And every one of us in the group with our freaking who's in a freaking relationship vice, not Lola Vice, not yet anyway. We're like 4 hours later. So no, we won't pay for Noah to get that done. JJ, my brother, take advantage of the situation if you're gonna be there. Goodness gracious.
Matter of fact, Lee, if you watch, take my wife with us, and I'll pay for Lola to take a picture with Lee like that.
Can we please just get back to closing this thing out based on the show?
I can now because now I can't speak.
This for Noah. There you go, Noah. Oh, you know what?
Oh God! If we weren't going to hell before, we hit the express lane now.
Well, I'm just gonna say this in closing, and then someone else can cut the fucking feed because I think I've had enough of this madhouse for one night. This has been Worlds Collide. It was a show. It was definitely better than most main event PLEs, to say the least. I enjoyed it, but I better never call an iguana and a demon fighting each other again, or I'm going to lose my fucking mind. And you all are fucking sick. For Ash, for Walter, for Jeff, for JJ, that's also a fucking idiot. I thank all of you for tuning in. That is also more accurate. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Rage of Wrestling. Walter Cruz today. Again, your graphic speaks for itself. That one's more tolerable. Again, get him to 200. Get him to WrestleMania. Fulfill his darkest fantasies. Follow me if you choose. Superman's Brand, 2016. I got Sleeper 15 coming up Tuesday for WrestlePalooza, as well as Thursday for AEW All Out. And we will be covering both shows live on that Saturday. So stay tuned for me of that. Ash, talk about your channel.
Yeah, you can find me on X, the app formerly known as Twitter, occasionally speaking in the spaces, mostly listening, and subscribe to Batty for Wrestling. Don't be a dickhead.
Yeah, like everyone was tonight. And with that being said, there's nothing else that needs to be said. Again, thank you all so much for tuning into this special coverage of Worlds Collide. I don't know the next time I'm going to work on a Friday night because I don't know how much more I can deal with this shit. But either way, we'll see you for the shenanigans. So until then, you're on the East Coast. Happy Saturday. You're on the West Coast. Get ready. You're in Canadian time. I don't know what time it is there, but thank you for joining me in this. I hope you follow AAA. So until the next time we're on your screens, God help my sanity. Protect your mentality. Make a positive impact in life. Have a good night. Buenos noches. This has been WWE Worlds Collide. Someone cut the fucking feed.
Noah worked 2 Fridays in a row.
That's not happening again. Not after that.